don't know what went on before. You know what I'm saying? I just saw that. And I was like, oh, well, shit, Dez, what I'm saying? I don't care what Dez say. Like, she don't shake no feathers around here.
Look at so
That's
listen
all
to
I
this,
was saying.
right?
And then when I seen him, when I seen your name go away, I thought you left the group. And then, but this nigga Coop was kicking everybody out one by one. I even got kicked out the group. I had to call the nigga phone. Like, hold on, what the fuck going on?
Hey,
But
Devon
Hey,
added y'all back because I kicked everybody the fuck out. Like,
yeah, he kicked
man,
everybody out.
before
listen.
I could get to her name, she added everybody back.
See, this is
Hey,
what
but
bad
look,
shit happens when I go
So
smoking. See, this is why I'm
Divine
never
was
smoking.
tripping. She was tripping.
But
Who was
no,
tripping?
no,
nah,
no, no, no.
Desiree.
Like I
Oh,
don't like.
Desi.
I
Dad
don't. I
said she
don't.
wasn't even tripping though.
Yeah,
She
Dad
said she
said
was
she wasn't
laughing the
tripping.
whole time. But I'm like, man, this too much because every group I'm in,
Listen. But
motherfuckers
listen,
start funking.
but listen to this though, right? Somebody made a good point earlier, right? They said you can't really beef with a female, and you know what I mean. You can't even, and really, you saying all these jokes and shit. It's like, what's a good joke, right? A good joke is something that's funny as hell, that's rooted in truth, right? Think about it, y'all. Like from an educated perspective, you feel what I'm saying? So if I get to saying some shit, now do you think money, the nigga that's on here talking shit all the time, ain't got nothing to say? You think that's what's really going on? You hear what I'm saying? Or is it like, I see you, I hear you, I'm gonna let you get that one off. But it's like I don't really know how to. I don't. Yeah, I can play, but it's like in the end, it ends up in hurt. It ends up in feelings being hurt. And like you said, you're conscious enough to know where it's gonna go. I'm conscious enough to know if I respond a certain way, how it's gonna be taken,
Okay,
and the shit gonna hurt because I'm not.
you know,
I've been doing this since a kid. We've
you
been doing the dozens since a kid. Now I know how to do the
well now
dozens.
you an
I hurt your
adult, my
feelings,
nigga. You an adult now.
Yeah,
Now
but
you should be
listen,
like, well, shit. Are you serious or are you playing?
but
Because if
listen.
you serious, I can take it there with you. If you playing, we can keep it playful.
and me
So
being a
let's talk.
mediator though, in the middle of everything, because I put it together, I'm like, I ain't even gonna let it get that far. Let me just end
So
that bitch.
I was just gonna say, did I even? Because you were saying that like I had already went over there. I was
Nah,
conscious
nah,
enough to
nah.
see it, and I was just like, okay, y'all were on the hard. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got the cheerleader with us too. Okay, we big man out here tonight. All right,
Nigga,
but it's
cool,
But
cool, cool.
you know that's how that shit gonna happen though. Cause come on, you
Podcast
know.
about nothing and they had double team me, tag team me on some
Yeah,
joking shit.
that's what.
But I mean,
What?
I know
but
it's not personal. You feel me?
Yeah, and Des be laughing, but her shit be coming off sharp tone, and a motherfucker might not take that like you
Yeah.
laughing.
Some
You feel
people,
me?
some
Like
people don't
because
take it. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
like out of
my
let me
out of
ask
folks
you this,
all
did
Coop.
say a couple times, like, yo, what's up with Shorty? What you do to her? I'm like, nah, that's just how she is.
Coop,
like
let
out
me
of
ask you
all
this.
my niggas, like I'm not the nigga that's gonna crack the jokes on the niggas. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas be cracking jokes on me. Like, well, yeah, I gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not me. Like I don't got a joke for every nigga I know. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Hollywood, you ain't got
Yeah.
no comeback for when you came in like the voyeur, nigga. You seen that motherfucking ass, nigga. You jumped about the motherfucking bed, hit the
Pop
next
my
one.
camera on,
Hey, so
Like, what's
so
going
so
on here?
Coop,
huh?
so Coop,
Right? What's going on
what
over here?
made you Coop? What made you feel so strongly that you felt like you had to end the chat and kick everybody out the chat if I hadn't said anything? So
No,
what
but
was said?
prior experiences. First, like, I
Like, let's get to it. Come on, don't PC me up, boy. We on the messy
no,
show.
no,
Come on, let's talk about it.
prior experiences. I've dealt with that shit before, and both of y'all cool, right? That's my homegirl. That's like my best friend right there, and you cool as fuck. So I'm like, in order to
You
avoid
gotta ask me
this,
what?
nigga, I'ma just end the whole chat. I ain't just kick you out, nigga. I kick Dez out, Hollywood, everybody. Like,
Like
fuck
I
it.
said, I had to call this nigga. Like, hold on, what the fuck happened to the group?
And then Divine added everybody back. You feel me? But nigga, I'm like one that like, all right, fuck it, the whole party over then. This is my ball. Ain't nobody playing.
Yeah.
But listen, so let's talk about it for real though. I done heard Desiree say shit like, damn, this money show, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. What is that about?
There's just
You know what I'm saying?
that's just Dez, bro. There's she get at my ass all day, every day, bro. Like talk shit to me all day, every day.
She
It's
from the
just
Bay.
Dez.
What y'all expect? I keep telling y'all
No, but
about Bay women.
see, it's a difference. Like I said, before y'all popped on Hollywood Coop, before y'all hopped on, right? I was talking about energy and how a motherfucker will disguise hate under a mask of sarcasm or comedy or woo woo, but you just keep feeling that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
y'all ain't never experienced no shit like that.
Now you just experience energy from motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'm talking about. Maybe you gotta, what I'm saying, have you a little one-on-one texting time with Dez or something. Maybe call her phone so y'all can have a better understanding about each other's personalities or something.
No, not even
Why don't
that.
y'all
Like
just
more.
fucking get it over with?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But listen to this. I be always wondering, like, why a motherfucker that feel like got that type of energy, why they
Can
be
you get
around
behind
you?
that ass though?
Do you hear what I'm saying though? Like, if I don't like a
But I
nigga,
don't think
you don't know.
I don't think Dez bring off a hatred attitude. You know what I'm saying? A hating attitude.
And let's not give her too much if that makes sense. But let's give it what it is, if that makes sense. You hear what I'm saying?
Don't give it too
Like,
much shine, y'all. Don't give it too much shine
not,
over
not,
here.
not, not, not that's not what I'm saying.
Nah, but
I'm saying
but
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying is not
but
like,
you
let's
ask
not make it too
you
serious.
asking us
Like,
you asking us something, and we know this person personally though.
right.
Yeah,
We've been on this person for damn near 20 years.
Well, since we got y'all on the panel, man, let's get to
Hey,
some
Detroit, you can stream
questions.
to your page too.
Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. I was about to, as soon as I got everything set up, I was about to figure it out.
Man, you
Yeah,
got
man,
40
go ahead.
computers over there. You
Hey,
ain't got to
man.
set nothing else up, man. Stop
Shop
setting some shit up.
DemonTimeExotics.com. Shout out to the podcast about nothing. Shout out to the boxing section. Hey, even though Kyle Les be always working and shit and all that, man, he really got all this shit popping, man. I appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coop, man, at the podcast about nothing, man. You get it popping, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where all this shit is stemming from. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So we, you know what I'm
that's a
saying? We
love
out here.
connection, man. We're gonna do a love counter on the podcast about nothing, man. I told you, we're gonna start editing shit and getting the love counters for every, love
I wanted
connection on
motherfuckers
there.
to pop on here because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to know where the energy was coming from. That's why I said I ain't gonna say nothing. We not gonna take it too far. We just gonna set up this
But
live.
listen,
Y'all
I
pop
will say
on.
this. I think that's just her personality, because like I said, my folks said some shit to me like, damn, what's up with Shorty? Why is she going off on you? I'm like, that's just how she is.
So somebody has said something about her specifically before to you.
Yeah.
So that kind of confirms what I was saying in the chat earlier. I said, damn, Dizzy, why every time a motherfucker around, it's like a motherfucker always apologizing to you. Ain't nobody apologizing, but it's like, well, that's where the spineless comment came from, right? Like us being
Nigga,
spineless
she called
always,
me
we
spineless
sorry.
all day.
But listen, but that stems from us feeling like we offended her because how she's responding to us. We'll ask her a simple question. She'll say something like, well, spice on it. We're like, damn, oh, my bad. We were trying to, I'm not, you niggas just soft. Like, whoa. Like,
I think she wants to be treated like one of the fellas, man. And we just treat her like a lady. That's all it is.
Okay, it makes
You know
sense.
what I'm saying? Like she like, I'm with the shit. Y'all can go ahead and go back at me. And I know me personally, I'm like, nah, but you still, you know what I'm saying? You still a young lady, and I ain't that type of nigga.
Shout out to Kev the Head. We are gonna get into what he said. We are gonna get into it with every once in a while. I think that's everybody once in a while. Talk to each other for hours, damn near every day. You
I'm
know what I'm
getting
saying?
tired.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm ready to start beefing
don't
with
y'all?
Kev. The nigga got the most immaculate forehead, the forehead to hairline, face
Man,
transition there.
no, it's not an issue. I was more saying, okay, I hear you. I hear you talking. You got your cheerleader. You and your cheerleader pop on here. Let's talk about it then. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucked up with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going live at 7:30. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. And then Coop shut down the live and all of that. Woo. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So let's
I
ask y'all
will
the
say
question.
I'm offended with that
So how
whole
do
number,
you?
that whole
So
text message thing, because I don't know none of y'all motherfucking numbers, and this is a whole bunch of same area code, so I can't you know. I
It is
can't
hard when you don't
shit.
know.
I say some shit. I'm
Trying to
gonna put
save
it
as
on my
many
area
names as I
code,
can.
So it's like
Combo.
No, this is Combo.
Combo the only DC nigga in there.
Damn, I'm like, hold on, man.
Combo, I'm 10 minutes away and I ain't even in the chat. I ain't know nothing about
Well,
it.
you gotta have an
ago.
iPhone to be in the chat, man. It won't
here we go. Now I'm broke.
Nah, for real,
Android
won't let you
niggas.
have no Android.
I don't
Now
fuck
I'm
with
broke.
Android niggas, bro. I'm really beefing anything green. You know, let me don't pop up
Like,
on
The
me.
iPhone
that
group
nigga-
chat
that
won't
nigga
let
get
you
a-
add no
When he get a green
Android,
dot,
bro.
he just blocked the whole number. He blocked the whole
Man,
number.
I'm telling you, I don't want to see. I don't want all blue bubbles in my shit, nigga. I don't want to see nothing.
that green shit ain't cool.
Man, don't pop up in my shit like that. I'm instantly nah, man. I don't want.
This nigga sound
I can't
offended.
talk to you
He
unless I'm on
sound
FaceTime.
offended.
I really
Android
do. I
offended.
am offended. I'm offended you popped up in my shit with this off-brand shit. Come on now, come with it. Not come around me now.
Come on, man,
You know
clean.
what I'm saying? Come on now. But look, hey, let's ask the new panelists to you know what I'm saying, the questions we had earlier. Do y'all feel like y'all are the niggas in y'all group? And when I say the nigga, like, you know what I mean, when y'all out in the group, the bitch, you know what I mean, you usually the one that the bitch is gonna choose on, you the Beyonce, you know what I mean? Pause. You feel what I'm saying? Do y'all feel like y'all are the nigga in your group?
I'm not the
I'm
nigga in
not
my group
the
because I
nigga
got
in
an
my group,
Android,
but I'm
and
that
until I
nigga.
get an iPhone,
Yeah. Like all
Hold on, there's too many niggas talking. There's too many niggas.
the
Hold on,
niggas in our
what's up?
the niggas that's in our group, in our circle, they all got they special personality.
Nah,
that
see, we not
Listen,
accepting that.
we got
We
the
trying to play
group,
that
right?
bullshit. Nah, we need a yes or no, and then I got a follow-up question for y'all.
I hang with real sharks in the bay, right?
So are you the biggest
They
shark?
don't choose. No, they don't
Can
choose
you
me.
get? Can they eat you?
They don't choose me.
You?
They don't choose me because I'm the fat nigga in the group, right? But I whip them with these words and these jokes.
Exactly.
Then they come this way. But Hollywood,
so you are the
him.
nigga. So you the nigga. Hollywood don't get no play because you the nigga though.
No,
right?
Hollywood
are you the nigga?
They don't get play
so
off
Hollywood
the rip.
The nigga. So it's Hollywood
just
the nigga?
off who they are. You feel me? Like
okay, so listen,
so
I got
I might play the back row.
Are you the nigga in the group or not? I got a follow-up question.
Nah.
Yes or no?
Nah.
Okay,
Well, I guess I can
Hollywood,
say no
you?
neither. No.
Nah, don't try to be PC on me, nigga.
No,
you know
bro,
you that
because
moving out.
like I
You know you
said, bro,
Hollywood gonna come out with something. He ain't coming out empty-handed. But I think we all leaving with something.
Yeah, like I can't single myself
but
out
the
and say
bitch
I'm
might
the
choose
rawest
him
nigga
first.
in my group. Like
you
all
know
my
your
niggas
inner circle. Your inner circle. I mean, it ain't nothing. Because I got a follow-up question. It ain't nothing like if you the nigga in your group, you the nigga in your group. I gotta play a good second because I'm around some bosses. I'll keep it real. I like to live my truth. I'm around some niggas. I don't even like to talk about these niggas on here because I know it's gonna be like, oh, you know that nigga, just gonna pop in this shit. But anyways, I know I'm a number two, but so we're gonna go to that. So did I ask everybody on here? Yeah, I think I asked everybody on here. Boom.
I think me and Coop.
So,
I'm not gonna name names, but I think me and Coop could agree on who, like, out of everybody I know, who the one is, because it's ridiculous. It's that ridiculous, and it's not like my competitive
and
side
I think
would be.
I can assume, but go ahead.
You'd probably be right, but there is a definitive number one where it's not even like they got a big head like that. But
that nigga Hollywood is
they got a big head.
What he say? What you say, Combo?
That nigga Hollywood is ridiculous. Like,
man, chill out, man.
No. I'm laughing off what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I know.
Go ahead, Lo.
I ain't gonna lie though. I hang around some real sharks, nigga. You got to be up to par. You want because nigga gonna be on the bitch like.
Bitches going.
I'm telling you.
Hold
on. I used to be
so
cold, bro. I would walk up to if I felt like this bitch was bad enough to me, like let her nigga spin off and go look at a pair of shoes in the men's side, and she go to the women's side. But I'm sliding over to the women's side. I'm sliding her my number. Like I used to be that cold, bro.
We'd be on timing in public, bro. Like,
listen, bitches going choose because I just seen, you know, I just seen bitches get pulled by one nigga. See the other nigga pull like look. I remember one time we had a
TT, do you love me?
Hey.
But you gotta know these
What
bitches.
up, TT?
So you just let them pick their choice. When we meet up with bitches, me and my bros, when we meet up with bitches, we just pull up. You hopping in the Bentley,
a bitch choosing up is the least of my worries.
Rolls Royce, you hopping in the Tesla. Pick and choose which one you want to hop in. That's the one you
I had to
operate.
mute you, TT.
Right?
Your background was loud. Go
She was
ahead.
over there eating them fucking Funyuns, huh?
I don't know what
Fucking
she
them
is.
Funyuns up.
Them shits was loud as hell in the mic. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the follow-up question to that is okay, so we all established we around some you know what I'm saying, some boss niggas, and we might not always be the nigga in that group, right? So can y'all play a good number two? Can y'all understand your position and play that position, and are y'all cool with that? Is that enough for y'all? I mean, does that make y'all feel some type of way knowing that you may be the number two in a group?
It's always good to be
No.
number two, man. Especially
Yeah.
if number one gonna make everybody rich. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Sometimes
trying to
it
make me
be.
go to therapy?
Sometimes, you know. Sometimes being number two is. I mean, I feel like I can fall back because if I know my nigga, he on his way. Ain't no need. If ain't nobody, you know they always ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You know what I'm saying? So some niggas got to fall back, man, and
You
let the
know
nigga.
the point guard that you see making all the right plays, but then he can score when it's time for him to score. I'm him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
making the
me.
plays for the
I
That's
group.
think it's only
that's me and
static.
my friend.
But I mean,
I
does
think it's
that
only
make you?
static. It's only static when you let the nigga, like, I ain't gonna say let the nigga, but if I'm your dog and I know you got to shine and you doing it for the team, this then it only become a problem when that nigga forget who he doing it for type shit. As I should say, like, like,
So
nigga
you
get
can be
too
a good
cocky.
you can be a good number two if it's a good number one. If the number
Yeah,
one know how to be a good team player, even though he is the number one know how to be a good team
Now,
player. So
now,
you
Can you
said
exactly.
since this a
define
you
number
can
messy
be a
one?
good
show,
number two.
since this the messy show,
Define
you know
number
what I'm
two
saying?
though. Define number two
Hold on.
because I got some
Okay,
shit to say about that.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
define
know
number
what
two
number
in 2
one is.
seconds. Go ahead, go ahead, Gumbo.
No, I was just about to say, since this the messy show, I'm
That nigga
excited.
said
I want to be
gumbo.
100 with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thought that nigga Gumbo.
when it comes to bitches and we out, me and my crew, it be the brokest nigga be the one pulling the bitches all the time. And it ain't till we get to the parking lot, they be like, oh,
Money don't make you real, man. Money don't
I
get the
know.
pussy
No, no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
time,
no, no,
man.
no. But see, this is the
Mm-mm.
thing. Bitches gonna choose up regardless. They just go by glitz and glamour of what they see.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
it doesn't matter. Once
But he
we
nah,
got a better
stay,
mouthpiece than y'all.
yeah,
exactly,
He
but
had
oh
more
yeah,
time to perfect it because he ain't got that money.
there you
So
go.
he
You know
said,
what I'm
"Hold
saying?
up, let me put something together."
Let
All right,
me
But
so
learn
he
how to
you
said,
just
"What's the
be
number
knock a
two? What's
bitch.
the number one?" All right, Hollywood said, "What's the number one?" Low Money said,
Think of it as
what's the number
scoring
two?"
options. When you
Yeah,
want a
what I'm
bucket,
saying
who
is,
you going to first?
I mean,
yeah,
true.
But
we
we
can go
talk
right to
about
True.
Wesley Pippen. Let's keep it
about
real.
bitches, money, or everything.
Nah,
Just
just and knocking a bitch, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's
yeah,
kind of
we
what I
talking
was
about
talking
you
about.
just
Yeah,
knocking
let's
the
Okay,
keep
bitch
it
up
where
first.
we were
okay.
talking
Well
about. Let's
then,
keep it in the parameters. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
okay. Well
You know what
then,
I'm
I'll
saying?
say
Like, you
this.
know, when you step out and the motherfucker who gonna get chosen, you know, who gonna run the point, you know what I'm saying? And if you are that person, you know what I'm saying, can you be a good number one and how you gonna maneuver it? Or if you a number two and you know you a number two, can you play that position? Do you know how to
If
play your
you
position?
also
And
a
does
number
that
one and you
It's
fall back like Dwayne Wade did for LeBron,
Yeah,
mm.
okay. But okay. I gotta say this because this is actually something that's been on my soul. So
He said it's been on your
when you talk
soul.
about I'm gonna define it. I mean, I'm not gonna define it, but when you talk about somebody who's number one, right? One of my best friends, like my brother, and I'm not gonna say his name. Maybe some people know who he is, maybe some don't. I've been around this motherfucker every day for the last 20 something years. Okay. Oh, it's got to be over 23 years. And if you talk about the skill or the art of like women, I'm around, like when you talk about sharks, I'm around a motherfucker. I ain't gonna say the details of it, but we talking about pulling bitches that are famous, that have like money, that have access, that have like, I mean, pulling up to the job in a brand new Porsche, you're like, where the fuck did you get that at? Type shit. When you talk about, are you okay with playing number two? When I've gone out to places with this motherfucker and he was talking to me. He wasn't trying to get no bitches. We just talking. And a bitch hands me her drink to talk to him, right? And the motherfucker go home with 2-3 women. I go home empty handed. The skill of being a number one to a certain extent has nothing to do with effort. You just are that nigga. Point blank period. Some people just got it like that. You just him. And
Yeah.
when you try to be him, you look stupid. So
But listen,
sometimes, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna let you finish. But see, you make a good point. See, that was the point I was making. When you that number one, are you you know you are that one, but are you a number one that's little in you little man in your number twos, your number threes, you know what I'm saying? Are you a good leader to where your number twos and number threes can be some good supporting cats? They can, you know what I'm saying? They can really support you because you know how to not little man them. You know what I'm saying? You know you are who you are, but you're not out here trying to be who you are. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's never been an issue of like stepping on the toes or belittling me or anything like that. It's just it's some shit that I don't think any man
That's
on
because the number one that you're speaking of in that position is playing that position correctly. He never needs to show you that he's number one because nigga, we seeing it. We living with you, nigga. We see what the fuck going on. You ain't gotta show me who you are. We know, nigga. You know what I mean?
And it's unbelievable.
But some niggas is insecure and can't run that number one position. What you gotta say, Detroit?
I say it's in the DNA. Go ahead, Lo.
No, yeah, I could say this. There's maybe two people on this panel who know exactly who I'm talking about. And I might have a story or two, but they also have a story or two to where it's not like a issue of like, oh, he pulled the bitch. Like he did some shit that's like not real.
Shout out to the boxing session.
Like unrealistic shit. So to try to be that, like it's at a point where I stopped going out with the motherfucker. This is my best friend. This is my brother. I stopped going out with him because if we trying to get bitches, there's no point in doing it. Like it's him and everybody else.
There's a point. You're gonna get that trickle down.
Yeah.
But Coop, you know who I'm talking about. It's him and everybody else.
Nah, see, I would knock a bitch with like I always say, drop me off butt naked in the North Pole, and I'm gonna catch a bitch before I catch a cold. You did.
Hey, but listen, but really, and that really comes from like, you know what I'm saying? Just really, what type of nigga is you? Is you the type of nigga that can let a nigga
it's in me, it's not on me. You know what I'm saying?
Not even saying like when I say what type of nigga is you, I more mean like if you a number one, can you play the number one and let your nigga shine at the same time, or do you gotta be
like I said,
you always gotta get the shine?
But that might not be the realm that you want to be number one in.
Everybody
You know
I
what I'm saying?
hang with got some type of flavor to them, and the chick gonna gravitate to somebody. If they gravitate to Coop, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what Coop got. That's his day. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Tomorrow
crazy.
might be my day.
Me and
You know what I'm
Hollywood,
saying?
bro, we didn't
Like,
flip flop bitches, all kind of shit, bro. Ain't never had no animosity towards each other. A bitch that came to kick it with me. I see her looking at Hollywood. I'm like, oh, you want to talk to my cousin? It's good. Like, I ain't tripping. I'm not too big to pass the bitch. Like, it's good. You want to talk to one of my partners? Because I'm going to get mine.
Yeah, it got to be Magic Johnson with the assist, bro.
real.
Like, I look at it like this. Everybody got their, at least when it comes to my circle, everybody got their part that they play. So,
Exactly.
What make a good
Cuz
wingman,
might
though?
pull all the bitches. Another nigga might know how to get to the money. Another nigga might know how to get a nigga ball. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own situations.
Hey, so what make a good wingman though? Like you know what I'm saying? Cool. When y'all out, when you Hollywood out, like, you know what I'm saying? What make you the good wingman? Like, you know what I'm saying? What role you got to play in that position?
I mean, it's of course, you know, I'm talking about being, you know, somewhat funny. You know what I'm saying? But then you always making your guy look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta know how to make him shine without throwing that hate. You know what I'm saying?
You
gotta
make
throw that
the
right
bitches
assist.
laugh or run interference if they got the ugly friend, or even if they friend cute, right? You still got to be able to talk to this bitch to where he can isolate her and get on her.
Yeah, you gotta be able to play at all levels.
That playing to the next one, taking one for the team. You know what I'm saying? Niggas and all took one for the team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't
So
never
who you trying to
got a
take for the
big bitch
team?
for the
The only one I didn't take for Hollywood
I'm,
Cause a
I'm,
white bitch with a face that looked like a pizza, and them niggas was bad as fuck. I wouldn't fuck with
He
that
said, I
white
can't
bitch,
do
bro.
it for you, bro. I can't
I,
do it for you, bro.
They
I was
was
He
in
just
said,
the
I
trying to get
can't
garage
him.
do it
bad
for
as
I
you.
was just
fuck,
trying to get
bro.
him paid, man. I'm just trying to get him paid.
But hey, quick question though, TT, do y'all go through that as women? TT, do
She's
y'all
still
gotta take
using
the ugly
onions.
friend?
Hold on, let me
What'd you say?
Do y'all like as women? Do y'all have those situations where like your girl trying to talk to this nigga and he bring his friend? Now you gotta fuck the ugly friend for the team, or the broke friend. Probably for females, probably the broke friend.
Damn.
She don't necessarily gotta fuck him.
I don't know. That's
She
kind
just
of a hard
gotta
question
entertain
Just
them.
because
talking, yeah, just entertain the motherfucker.
Entertain is the better word because you gotta understand
Okay,
when you being entertained or you being fucked with. And that's one thing I'm good at. I can talk to a bitch for 2 seconds and see if the bitch is entertaining me or if she really into me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what some motherfuckers don't know. They be getting entertained this whole time and thinking they really got some motion going.
yeah.
No,
So let her answer the
your ass is
question.
being entertained.
Answer the question, please. I ain't gonna try to talk over you.
I mean, yeah and no. Like sometimes it be cool, and then sometimes just like the nigga just be just like, no, like I can't even take one. This nigga's a weirdo. You feel me? Like, And then sometimes it be like, I could take one for the team, and then it turn out the nigga be hella cool and hella shit. You feel me? It's different. It's all on a nigga. Because you could, like you said, you could sit and have a conversation with a nigga all night long and not give him no coochie or nothing and still just be vibing. But if you a weird ass nigga and you making a motherfucker feel like, like I'm about to go home, bitch. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's on you, man.
And see,
Make
that's
a
a good
decision. We need
wingman
to
because you
go.
gotta know how to. You gotta know how to entertain the weird bitch friend. You know what I'm saying?
And
Well,
for
you
real,
entertain that.
you can't be mad now that you not getting no coochie and fuck off the whole night. You got to be a
Yeah,
2-man
I can't
specialist.
stand them niggas. Come on, cuz. Like, come on,
It
man.
don't
Come on.
even
Let me hit this
necessarily
joint real quick.
even be them trying to throw it off. It's just like everybody don't click well with everybody, and like
Right.
some people just like
But
I can't even do it.
it's some ones that just be mad they not getting no pussy and then they start acting rowdy and just
And
acting
pull a
weird
nutty
and
on
you
the
know
bitch for no reason.
yeah like damn just because you wasn't gonna fuck I can't fuck like damn bro like we see she not
And
giving you no flavor but you couldn't just play it right.
I mean, I didn't have that happen before. You know, I'm talking about a
Oh,
motherfucker fuck up the whole session though. You know what I'm saying, for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
when I'd have had that happen, I had to pull a nigga up,
they
cuz
made
what the
one
fuck is your
person feel
problem?
uncomfortable. Now they like, oh yeah, we out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna dip, shit
Yeah,
like
because you
Yeah,
know
that.
they're gonna
fuck
roll
it.
out together.
Hey, this is what they do, bro. Hold on. This is what they do. Fuck that bitch. Oh, bro,
Yep,
why you do
it's
that?
over.
yep.
It's
Mm-hmm.
over.
I
Fuck
Yeah,
hate
y'all.
nah,
that.
Fuck
but
that
No,
And
bitch.
to
I
be
hate that
Fuck
niggas
perfectly
that be
y'all.
honest,
like,
I feel like niggas that do that type of shit, fuck that bitch, and woo, like you definitely don't get no coochie ever, like for sure,
That's what I'm saying. But
ever.
it's like he already knew he wasn't getting no coochie. That's why he's
so
fucking it up.
he threw a kamikaze on everybody's situation, but then
that
you got to
nigga
Yeah,
be
said,
like
player.
he.
fuck that.
But that's when you got to be player.
Yeah.
You got to pull both of them. Say, all right, let me hold my weight and heads. Come on, baby, we ain't tripping off that nigga. Come on over here with us,
Nah,
man. We
it's
just
over
talking
after
shit
that. You
anyway.
still trying to
It's
touch
over.
her.
Once
You
you
don't even
called her a
understand
bitch,
it's over.
the
It's
game was over.
over. It's over.
You got to
Nigga.
go outside. You talking to your joint. You talking to her. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
He the
You
nigga is
got to
still trying
finesse
to
Then
the
you
touch
don't want to
her.
threesome out
argue
of
with
it.
your partner,
No,
like, why
nigga.
you tripping on the bitch? Because then he was, oh, you
Right.
Nah,
caping for
yeah,
these
He gonna try to
hoes?
yeah.
then
But no,
you
you argue
already
with
know
that nigga
the ass nigga.
afterwards. You argue with
He
that
gonna
nigga
try to nut
afterwards.
up on you.
After
You
that, you
argue with
gotta
that nigga afterwards.
after that, you gotta have your one-on-one sessions with her. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh
can't bring
yeah.
her
Yeah.
around.
It
She
might
ain't
be
gonna want to come
over.
around nobody.
But now, see what I do
You
is
damn near might have
He
fucked
said it
your
I
might
try
be
to
friend
over.
save the
before.
situation. I just say, okay, I'm about to turn this into a threesome. That's what I do. I be like, all right, let me just.
Can you
I'm gonna
imagine
have
a nigga been trying to find some bitches to come through? You finally get the bitches to come through, and your partner fuck it off. Them bitches ain't coming back. Like, it's over.
I don't know how it is in y'all city,
Yeah.
but my city's
It's
so
the next
small.
nigga's turn now.
Look, I don't know about y'all city, but my
Up the
city's so
whole shit.
small. A bitch would tell you like, "Oh, nah, we know about your boy, man. He be on some other shit. He be disrespectful, such and such shit." He be like, "Damn, nigga, you got a bad name." Matter of fact, I don't even fuck with that nigga no more, boo. Like for real, man. He ain't about to be around.
Damn, so you gonna cut your niggas off? You gonna cut your nigga off
No,
over the bitch in
He
fuck
that
just
no.
can't
But
situation?
come
he
to the
not gonna
kick it.
come around with the bitches.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me hold on. I'm smoking too much. I ain't even got the
Right.
questions.
I got a cuz who he I love him to death, but he just love pimping white girls. That's his thing. He won't turn out no black girls. He only turn out white girls. So
That's
we out
perfect.
and we downtown. We doing our thing.
Yeah,
We talking to a joint, and a white girl there. I'm already like, man, let me cut this conversation short. Cause I know he about to his mouthpiece is serious, no homo. You know what I'm saying? So he going to turn a bitch, and I be like, damn. Cause then what happens is, what I've had happen numerous times down the road. Your boy came and picked up my friend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen her in a couple of weeks. Now I find out she turned the tricks. I'm like, what type of shit y'all on? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's that man business, baby.
What type of shit your friend on? She done turned my friend into a pimp.
Yeah, I should have tried. I never think about that.
I dare her talking.
That's my nigga, man.
Coop was smooth with that.
Hey, I'm calling Coop if I ever have some shit where I gotta call somebody. You know how your bitch be like,
Hey,
call
a friend.
him then. I'm calling Coop because this nigga think on his toes. This nigga's like, God damn, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Whatever they say, you better have a comeback.
Man,
that was slick because I never thought about that shit all these years. God damn.
He quick on his feet. Hey, so
why your friend turning my
ask
man
y'all
out?
I got a question, y'all. It's gonna sound a little soft for a bunch of men on the panel, but I got some follow-up questions that make sense too, right? So have y'all ever dealt with heartbreak?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh
yeah, I'm gonna be dealing with it tomorrow, man.
Y'all,
This bitch
that
house
means
that
that
house up.
Oh man. Hey, who sent me that? I want to share this video that's on my Instagram. This bitch was on live talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the nigga come shoot her ass up around in the house and shit.
I sent that shit to the group.
Marquis. Oh, that's you? Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
I was joking, but look, I got a cousin, right? He crashed out. He in jail right now. The nigga's an idiot, man. He from the other side of the city. He give me a call. We just start talking. We get cool. You know how you meet your family later on. So we chilling, we talking and shit. He like, hey, cuz, come give me a ride real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. So I take him. He like, we gonna go out Merlin. I'm like, oh, all right, we going out Merlin. What's going on? He said, we gonna see some bitches. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping off and nothing. I pull up in the parking lot. He said, I'm about to run upstairs and tell the bitches come outside. All I hear is some shots go off. This nigga done ran in and shot the bitch house up because the bitch was talking to another nigga and had me driving there. I'm mad as shit. He hopped back in the car and told me, all right, pull on, cuz, pull on. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Nigga, you shot this bitch house up because she talking to another nigga? Fuck her for real, nigga. You don't do no shit like that.
Listen,
I had to cut that nigga off.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me just. I'm gonna give y'all the end of the story. I did the same thing. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Don't let me forget, y'all. But I wanna get back to this question, right? So heartbreak, right? Boom. Y'all done had heartbreak. We got low money, low Dallas. Like this nigga got a new name every day. We got low Dallas in here, man. Hey, all right. So y'all done dealt with heartbreak, right? You know what I'm saying? What was the payback? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all get payback on it? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all do anything petty about it? You know what I'm saying? Or did y'all just let it go?
You're trying to get me in jail. Jesus Christ.
When I was younger, I would do shit.
Y'all ain't do nothing petty. Y'all ain't petty niggas. Y'all ain't deal with heartbreak and do nothing petty.
I'll be the one. I'll be the one.
He said, "I'll be the one." Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all my story. I got a good ass story. It's basically his story, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Go ahead.
Well, here I got one for you, man. I'm kicking with this little situation, right? Now, one of my old situations pop up. She when she come on her cycle will have her fucked up in the ball, so she be needing something to help her get through it. So she come pull up on me like, I know you got something. Yeah, I got you. She like, she going and pop. She get in my bed. She's like, just give me a minute, let me kick in. Get in the bed, we go to sleep. Nothing happens. She out of there, I'm out of there. I wake up. The situation I was kicking with on a regular basis on my porch. Like, nigga, fuck is this? You ain't shit out. Woo, 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 all that, right? So I'm rapping. Meanwhile, baby girl is in the bed. She got to go. She got to get to work. This shit wasn't part of the plan or nothing. It just happened. And little mama on the porch, she don't want to hit nothing. So when baby girl come out, she like, I wish this bitch would. I will smash her. Little mama that was on the porch, she talking her shit. Bitch haul off, hit my picture window.
Damn.
Fuck you, hoe ass nigga. Woo, woo, woo. Jump in her whip, peel off. Nah, the egg situation, she like, this why you ain't fucking with me? This dumbass shit. So I'm mad than a motherfucker. I go hit the hardware. You know, I clean up my shit. I go get the hardware, go get me another piece of glass, cut out shit, put in my shit. So later on that night, I'm thinking about it, right? That's where the pettiness kick in. She stay on the west side. I'm on the east. So I slide over, round her way. No. I'm leaving something out. Next door, it was an abandoned house to me. And this house, we used to call it the rock house because it had rocks all over the grass. And they was them big motherfuckers. It wasn't no little bitty, like, cute rocks or decorative rocks. But these are decorative rocks. But they big. So I grabbed about 20 of them motherfuckers. I'll pull up on my little nephew. I say, what's happening with you, man? He said, shit, trying to get some money. Oh, yeah. I got something for you. Call about 4 of your homeboys. Here you go. I got a hot 20 for all y'all, man. Come on, we finna take a ride. We pull up. I pops the trunk. Hit every window in that motherfucker. Hit the car too.
In the house, in the car?
In the house, in the car. Nah.
So what did they hit the shit with, like rocks or something?
No,
what they hit it with?
Big ones. Big rocks.
Oh, god damn.
Now, she knew that she had to know. Well, she just busted out.
Of course.
And she know this house next door to me had all these motherfucking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Doug, I stayed up damn near about 3 weeks. I'm sitting on the porch with chopstick every night waiting on this bitch.
Hey, this nigga bust out. Hey, her ass was in there cold as hell. And then in Detroit too. I know their ass was at the no windows cold as fuck the whole night.
No, it was summertime. But however, it's okay that you got to fix everything in here.
They can't even afford to do that. The windows expensive as hell.
Man,
motherfuckers don't know. Low, what you want to tell us about your pettiness, man? Payback for the heartbreak, man, and the payback and the pettiness and the payback for the heartbreak.
I'm gonna cut this down as much as possible because there's a lot to it. But basically, the one girlfriend I had, love of my life, I was like, this is the one. She was extremely religious, like very, 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 very religious. So there would be like moments throughout a relationship that she'd be like, come to my church, and I would. And then they'd be like, yo, come to the men's retreat. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm not going to that shit. So after a while, she lived an hour away from me. So I would drive to see her. She would drive to see me. One night, she says, I need you to come through. So I came through. She literally had me drive an hour in the middle of the night to be like, yo, this ain't gonna work out. I mean, your heart is not with God and my heart's somewhere else, and this we clash and it ain't gonna work. The week before that, she was bragging to her friends of how I was the best boyfriend she's ever had. And she wanted to break up because I wasn't on the same vibe that she was. So yeah, so I was like, I understand that, but you break, like, in my head, like, this motherfucker's breaking my heart. But all right, I can't do anything about that. So me, if a woman does something I don't agree with, like if it's a man, I could talk it out or I could thug it out. There's nothing to me. But if it's a woman, I don't feel like arguing, or you can't fight a woman. I don't feel like arguing with them. I'll just shut down on your ass. You won't hear from me. Straight up. If you talking some weird shit or if there's any animosity, attention, you just won't hear from me. That's what I did. I didn't talk to her. And, she went on some trip with the family, and I just didn't. I was like, do your thing. So I went to her house again, made it official that we were breaking up, and this motherfucker started crying on my shoulder. Like, I hug her, and I could feel her trembling and crying and shit. And I'm like, you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, you want to go back to my house? Like, yeah. So then we get back to the house, and she's over on some weird shit. So the relationship still goes on, and then all the arguments shot up. So anyway, long story short, one night she says, I need you to come to my church thing tomorrow. It's on a Saturday. We got to do this. We got to do that, blah, blah, blah. That Saturday was my mother's birthday. And we finally were going to celebrate my mom's birthday. And I'm stressed the fuck out. This woman that I love is making me fucking miserable. I got to go do this church shit. It's on my mom's birthday. She's trying to talk. I'm like, oh my God. So in my smart ass, I now keep in mind I'm only like 20 years old. I went to Burger King and I sat in the parking lot for an hour. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? And the only thing that could pop in my head, because I was over it. I was sick and we broke up, get back together, break up. I'm like, all right, go home, call her up. Hey. And I tried to do it the right way. I tried to break up with her like amicably, but she wasn't trying to hear it. So I was like, yo, call her like 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I cheated on you. Hung up. Next day, she brings me all my shit. And I'm like, all right, yes, whatever. Didn't talk to her for 6 months, bro. I didn't say a word to her. 6 months go by, and she hit me up talking about, I'm in love with another dude. What should I do? I didn't say nothing to her. I was like, yo, you should talk to that nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And then she breaks up with him to get back with me. We together for 4 months, arguments and all this shit. So she sets up, this is back in the MySpace day, her friend and her set up a fake MySpace to try to see if I was still on some bullshit. Now, keep in mind, I didn't cheat on her in the first place. I just told her I did, which is not cool. But they tried to set me up, and it didn't. And it didn't work. They tried to set me up, and it didn't work. So then we break up. Another 6 months go by. I didn't say shit to her. This broad calls me in the middle of the night, like, yo, I'm coming through. I need some of that dick. And I'm like, I got you. And then right after that, she calls me. My ex calls me out the blue. Hey, I'm coming right now. So I call the other chick. Hey, I can't do it. Something came up. So my ex comes through on some weird shit again, and we fuck. But she's acting weird. The next day, she hit me up. Hey, I had sex with you to see if I still care for you. I don't care for you at all. I got this other dude, and he's going to be the love of my life, and don't hit me up no more. Just out of nowhere, just for no fucking reason, right? I left this bitch alone twice, and she fucked with me. I was like, okay, you going to fuck with me like that? You going to fuck with my feelings, bitch, after I gave you an out to leave me the fuck alone? I got you. So I knew her well enough. I knew her email. And I found out the password. So I go in the email and I find like videos of niggas send her their dicks and shit. So I said, what would an educated young man like myself do with all this videotape? So I sent it to all of her church friends, her pastor. I sent it to her boss. I sent it to her dad.
Damn.
I'm not proud of this, by the way. I'm not proud of this.
I was sitting there thinking, like, for one, you was looking at dicks. Let's talk about that.
Oh shit!
I sent it to everybody, bro. I sent it to everybody.
And then, hold on. And then, oh man, your ass was going crazy. Hey,
So, I
want to hear what she got to say. What happened to her situation?
So what happened basically was like I sent it to everybody. She asked me if I did it, and I'm like, yeah, I did. And her dude tried to like intimidate me or something. I'm like, nigga, like ask her where the fuck I live. Just, like, you know where I'm at. If you want to do something or something. But I was like, I tried to tell this bitch like I loved her. She wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. I bet you leave me the fuck alone now. I never spoke to her again. And I hate the fact that she brought that out of me, but I was like, yeah, I look back at like I shouldn't have done that shit. But it was fun while I was doing it. But I should have done it though.
All right. So let me tell y'all mine, man. So I told y'all about the story about when I went to the mall. Me and my homeboy Hollywood, the football player, man. Not this Hollywood on here, but my homeboy Hollywood, man, in Tennessee. He was a big football player, man. I figured out that my bitch was talking to a nigga and shit because we was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So she ain't had no phone. She couldn't pay her phone bill. This nigga worked at a phone kiosk. Man, gave my bitch a phone. I come in the room. She under the sheet texting and shit. This nigga. So, I pull up on a nigga with my football player, you know what I'm saying? Tell him, nigga, I slap the shit out of you, leave my bitch alone on some cape and shit. So then, yeah, man. So the night I think I figured it out, though, that this nigga was, you know what I'm saying, fucking with her for real. The nigga had text the phone. I snatched the phone out of her hand and was like, yeah. So she ran off and went to her mom's house or something, but she ain't had no phone because I had the phone. But I'm texting the nigga like I'm her. I'm like, yeah, he's tripping, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get out of here. Can you come get me? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, I'll meet you where I usually meet you and shit. I'm like, oh, now I'm getting madder. Shit, like, I don't know, but I don't know where that is. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta lure the nigga there. Man, long story short, man, I done put the big Glock in a plastic bag and shot at this nigga goddamn car, man. Just in love, just over a goofy looking ass dumb bitch too. That's what really looks bad about it. This is what. Well, hey, shout out to my favorite cousin in the building, Damo. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up with your fuzzy phone having ass? Why you on the walkie-talkie? Why you popping here on the walkie-talkie?
It's on my car speaker because I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm gonna leave you alone. But yeah. Nah, man, I was just talking about how I was in love with a goofy looking ass dumb bitch. Like, I felt like, I'm gonna tell y'all why I was so hurt. Like,
he still hurt over that shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I was hurt. Look, no, not to this day. Like, she still like I balled on her. I'm gonna tell you the aftermath too. Don't let me forget that, y'all. So yeah, so really, it was a goofy looking ass dumb bitch, and I just felt like, I was that nigga. I was on sixes. I'm riding around candy paint. I had this little bitch, you know what I'm saying? This bitch was, you know what I'm saying, younger than me. So I'm thinking I'm just like that nigga. I'm like, there's no way that she's cheating on me. I'm the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I was going through a little hard time at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm in college and shit, so shit was tight. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I found out she cheated, I'm like, bitch, you're nothing. Like, how you gonna cheat on me? You gonna cheat on me? How you gonna cheat on me? That's what really hurt me, because it was like, you got these big bifocal glasses and looking dumb and shit. The bitch, what really fucked me up?
But she pulled you though. That's what we got to remember. She still pulled you.
Listen. I'm finna tell you this shit that fucked me up. She was like, well, I sucked your dick when I first met you. What did you expect from me? I'm like, so you just know you a hoe. God damn. Like, the bitch said, I sucked your dick when I first met you. What did you expect from me? Like, that ain't bitch. Like, yo, dumbass, bitch.
I had the complete opposite happen to me. Like, I was fucking with this broad, I really liked her. We was like 4 months in. Really fucking with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to leave my wife for her. And she come to me talking about, I heard about you. You're not who you said you are. I told her, no, I'm a church boy. I do nothing but go to work, go home. You know what I'm saying? When you hear me at night, so she comes to me, I heard about you. They call you combo. You married. You got a kid. You got a wife. And you violent. I said, what do you mean? So her bitch ass baby father lied to her and told her I shot him before. So I said, I love this girl, bro. I love her, man. Like, I just knew she was gonna be my wife. Like, I was
you did that shit.
No, it's a thing. So I'm like, man, I ain't shoot this nigga. I'm like, baby, you alive. I would never shoot no nigga. The Bible says, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing out verses and all type of shit. Like, she always show up at her house with a suit and tie on. She's talking about, no, I don't want that type of stuff around my kid. I said, so why would your baby father even say some shit like, look, I'm gonna stick to my lie to the end. She said, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. He came over here, he seen your picture on my screensaver. I said, so this nigga seen my picture. So now the hood nigga in me said, hold on, look what this nigga look like. So she showed me the picture. I'm like, I ain't even shoot your bitch ass baby father. I shot his best friend. His bitch ass was crying. So my petty shit I did was, she had this shit called lupus, where she had to take like a shot every once a week, or she'd go to a lot of pain. And so what I did was, I took her medicine. I took her medicine, and and then some way her some way her baby father got shot, and then and then his girlfriend, I did fuck her. I fucked her a couple times. I think he might be raising one of my kids, but fuck that.
Terrible.
That nigga deserved that. He deserved that. Cause I had that dumb bitch believing a perfect lie.
I fucks with you.
I brought the bitch to the church. You know what I'm saying? I brought her to church.
Platinum, I hear you over there grumbling and shit. What you saying?
I started packing my wife shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I stopped fucking my wife. It was only fucking her. I was faithful.
Nah, that ain't me, man. I'm just shooting.
I was faithful to this bitch. I was only fucking her. I wasn't even fucking my wife no more.
Hey, come
Come
on.
get on live, man. You come get on live.
Yo, come on.
I got my homeboy in the building. You don't want to come get on the live, man, and talk shit with y'all.
I fuck with your black ass.
That bitch broke my heart. That's why she got 2 kids by 2 other bums. She could have been married to me, happy, and she gave me the best shit I ever had. The bitch had roaches in her house, and I was gonna upgrade her and everything. Like, I mean, I was fucking her one time. The roach crawled on my leg. I kept fucking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna move her out. I'm gonna move her up.
Oh my god!
And you left me for this bitch ass.
Damo, where you coming from?
From my mama's house.
So what about you, Damo? What about you, TT? Y'all ever get your heart broken or she left?
Huh?
You ever get your heart broken? And what have you done petty about the heartbreak?
Yeah, I had a little situation. My nigga was cheating on me with my coworker. And then when I found out I fucked his coworker.
Shit, when you found out you fucked his daughter.
His coworker.
You was a savage. You was a savage.
That was like the whole shit I ever did.
That would have been vicious.
Damo, my bad. Damo, why is Divine acting like she wasn't in love with me?
Huh?
I said, why is Divine acting like she wasn't in love with me?
This nigga full of himself.
I'm just trying to get the bullshit started.
She love Max. That's Max joint.
Max? She love Max? What's going on? Like, have they welcomed me to the family officially or no?
I'm just saying it. I don't think they can stand each other. Divine's personality and Max's personality does not mix.
Money and related now.
Would you say, Coop?
Money and Dominique related now. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, we slick cousins.
Yeah, no bullshit. You need some dark skinned cousins that look like that.
Money don't be bullshit.
Hey, I just want to know why everybody is mad. Like, why is everybody so mad? Like,
I think it's the purse. I think it's the purse that pulls them. Women see money, they see his
everybody
bang,
hating on my purse, man?
He's relatable.
Not the satchel.
Not the satchel. He shot us with Kate with the satchel.
You said what you?
I haven't been mad yet.
Was you on the chat earlier? You see the little interaction that was on the chat earlier?
Damo don't get mad. She got some dick to suck at home. She ain't worried about shit. She's like, nigga.
I hate group messages.
Not when you coming from brunch and you calling everybody.
I was drunk.
Yeah, I know. I feel real violated.
I really wanted some mimosas.
I just came in. You said it hella late at 2 p.m.
Hey, Money.
Are y'all trying to go? Now y'all trying to go next weekend? Not.
Are you currently under the influence? You sound like are you trying to go?
No. No, I am sober as fuck.
No, I am very sober, officer.
No, I do not drink and drive.
So look, I might try to swing up there because Hood Day coming up. So
Hood Day.
Yeah.
Look, he big cuz.
So
you know
I might go out there for Hood Day, but I might swing up y'all area. How far of a drive is that? How far of a drive is that from LA?
Like
Like
5
hours.
hours.
Oh shit, that's a whole life.
It's
But
another
5
flight.
hours ain't shit. California, you better get used to driving. You know what I'm
Yeah, I hate
saying?
that
You live
shit.
out here,
I
you
hate
gotta
that
get
shit.
used to driving.
Same
You know
shit
what I'm
here.
saying?
I remember
Everything.
I thought San Diego was close. I was like, come on, cuz, let's go to San Diego. He like, man, it ain't like that. I said, man, it can't be that bad. It's all LA. He's like, San Diego's not LA. I'm like, cuz, it can't be that bad. Man, we sat in that motherfucking van forever. I got the
Man,
pissing in bottles. He talking about, man, this ain't DC. I told you it's different over here. I said, nah, that got me fucked up. You can leave me on the side of the road.
nah, that LA traffic is different for real though.
Yeah, that shit
And then
is
it's
worse
bad when a nigga smoking the
than
whole
here.
ride. Like, nigga, put that shit the fuck out. You trying to have me and turn me into a crackhead.
At least up in New York, them niggas drive. But that traffic fucked up too. LA, that shit ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get over that y'all police really pull people over on the beltway.
I ain't never got put. I ain't had no issues with police out here. I'm like,
Them
I be
motherfuckers get
wondering
on
what the fuck they be
motorcycles and pull the
doing.
shit over.
I be wondering where the fuck they be at. Cause I don't, you know what I mean? Only people that pull over is the motherfuckers that be hella fucking speeding. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be speeding, but it's like they only pull over the motherfuckers that just go crazy. That's Damo, your shit
No,
going
you be in
crazy. I
the HO.
gotta
No,
mute
like
you.
if you in the HOV lane, and that motherfucker and you ain't HOV up, then they on that ass for some reason.
Shit, that's
Oh
everywhere.
man.
Nah, so DC, we ain't got HOVs in DC. Maryland got some on, but they really don't be on you. The state troopers might get on you if you out in the boonies, like you out like Eastern Shore or some weird shit. But like if you in the area, the city area, they don't give a fuck, nigga. They just trying to make sure you ain't dropping nobody.
Yeah, man, I really was trying to get to the beef today, get to all the messiness, Coop. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to get to all the messiness today. You sleep? You
Hey, wow,
up?
we got everybody up on the
I don't
panel, man. Take a look at podcast. It's a podcast about nothing. I gotta stop saying the. It's podcast about nothing. You know, he's dropping some videos and some shows that y'all might have seen. Go check on there, man. Just go see yourself. Go hear yourself. Also, we have a show coming up. We're gonna have a psychologist come on to the Messy Show. This is gonna be a fucking show. Okay, we're gonna have a psychologist coming up on the Messy Show. It's gonna be Money and a select panel. Shout out to DJ. Go ahead. What you say, DJ?
Nah, it ain't nothing worse than ATL traffic. They'll run you off the freeway and act like it was your fault. Hell yeah, and in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Texas
Straight
was
up.
straight.
Oh no.
To me.
Texas, you got to know how to drive. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. The speed limit 80, nigga. You better do 100.
They'll
You
run
can't
your
stick
ass
that
off the
bitch at
road.
100. If you can't do 100, get the fuck off the road.
Hey, DJ, have you ever rode through LA in traffic hour? Nigga, you're not going nowhere. That shit is bumper to bumper. It's like the strip when it's lit.
Man, we was in LA one time. Man, I got off the airplane, man. I was walking. My nigga was like, yeah, we over here next to this little shit. He told me he was coming. I waited on this nigga for like an hour, walked up to this nigga truck in traffic, found this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was in traffic so long, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in traffic on such and such street. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I get done, pick my shit up, walk to this nigga in traffic, man. We sat in traffic going like 3 miles, man. That shit took hella long inside of LA, man. LA traffic different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't nothing like LA traffic though.
They got the
DC
worst traffic
because
in the country.
it takes an hour. In DC, it takes an hour to get from one side of the city to the next, and then you can walk that in 30 minutes. Because DC, a lot of shit is one way, so you can't go straight down. You got to go this way, go
That's how
around.
San Francisco is.
That shit is stupid. But see, me, I know how to hit the alleys. So I be hitting the alleys. I be running white people off of bicycles and everything. Get the fuck out the way. Fuck you. We'll have me sitting in traffic.
Off the bicycles and everything. Platinum, where the fuck you at, man? You been quiet tonight, man. What you over there doing, man? You got company over there, man? What the fuck
Nah, man. I'm getting ready, man. I'm finna go out of town and shit. I
Platinum, a new man.
gotta get shit right. You know what I'm saying?
Getting your life, okay, all right.
Put my shit together. I'm gonna pop it in a minute, man. I got me a beer or two over there. I'm finna pop it in a minute, man.
Nah, man. We finna shut them down soon.
This nigga Money got me up.
Well,
I got an interview tomorrow, nigga.
Oh man. Well, who you interviewing with?
No, that's a job joint. It's gonna start me off at $132,000 a year.
Shit,
Get this.
Okay. You know,
Only thing is, they gonna want me to know how to spell, read and write. That ain't my type of shit.
right. We know your ass can't read and write. You know what I'm saying? Speed and
I
spell.
can't write for shit. Yeah,
I said speed and spell. You know I'm drunk. Yeah, I said speed and spell.
So if I get this joint, I'm about to do that little dragonfly thing where you can talk to them and they spell it out for you.
Yep.
Because English is stupid. Like, it's too many theirs, it's too many wheres. Like, it's too many. Why does the C sound like an S? Like, grow the fuck up. Your C shouldn't sound like your S. Like, you shouldn't pick and choose when the bitch want to be silent. Bitch, you in the room, you speak. The fuck? I don't like this shit.
That reminds me of one of my questions. Like, tough bitches. Y'all like tough bitches? Y'all talk to tough bitches, or y'all gotta have like a feminine type of submissive type of bitch? Like,
I like my bitches. I like my bitches to have a vagina.
Thank you. Yeah. He said he just basically said, so y'all just taking anything out here walking the streets.
Negative.
You know
no. I'm saying I like them to be a woman. I don't like that tough shit. Bitch, we both can't be tough because I'm gonna have to slap the shit out you. I don't do good with aggression.
Yeah, man. I need a bitch that know her place. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with the more tough ass bitches that be wanting to swear they one of the niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The coach don't be in the game. The coach don't be on the field. He go to the sideline calling the plays. Sit your ass down on the sideline, call it in, baby. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Them bitches that be from them rural hoods, they be from Memphis and the Detroits, and you know what I'm saying?
Nah. It's just those Bay Area bitches, man. They too aggressive, man. They want to open beds with their teeth.
What happened, man? What happened with you? What Bay Area bitch scarred you?
Tati fucking broke my heart. All right. She was weird as fuck. She was weird as fuck, and she broke my heart. You ever fuck with a bitch and you like, all right, you weird, but I'm gonna fuck with you because we coming through some good folks, and it must be you gotta have some good shit with you. Like, it's gonna be some good shit in there. And I gave that shit some shot, and then like, the fuck is you on? You just weird and way out of pocket. But yeah, now Kevin took it from me.
Kev the head, man, pop up here, man.
Kev took
some shit with us before we get off of here, man.
Hey, Platinum, man, why you let Kev? So did you convince Kev to take my girl? I feel like you had something to do with that.
Nah, man, I don't indulge really, man.
I feel like you had Kev take my bitch from me. I feel like that's what happened.
Nah, man, I'm low to the ground, man.
Low to the ground. I feel like you and Steph said Kev go get her, and y'all just ganged up.
I don't really do the group thing when it come to bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like I got personal hoes that I hit, and like, you know, I don't really do.
So that sounds like the DNA of a cuffer. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got personal hoes that I keep to myself, and I don't let them out the house. I go on the road. Friends look at them.
I realized that I get better results. I get better results getting them when I'm alone trying to get pussies than with a group of niggas, man. I get better results. I always like to be discreet, man.
Nah, you took her, kid. You took her, man. The bitch shows up to you, man. She went from a DC nigga to Oklahoma nigga, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You should feel disrespected now.
I really feel disrespected.
Can't come to the panel,
you should feel very disrespected.
Can't don't let him play like that.
And what it was
Oklahoma nigga.
Coop made that shit happen.
I ain't make nothing happen.
Kev ain't even tried to do it.
Coop assisted in the play.
Listen.
I ain't
had nothing to do with nothing.
With a bad white bitch. He ain't thinking about nothing.
Hey, Coop shut down the motherfucking the chat earlier, man, because his friend was getting on me too tough. Why your friend don't like me, Coop? Let's talk about it.
I don't think it's not like though.
The message show, man. Why
I think y'all two want to fuck each other.
Uncle Ruckus, we got Kev the head on.
And she cute though. Don't get me wrong, Shorty cute.
Hey,
if it ain't the bitch snatcher.
Head Sanford, nigga. Head Sanford.
Bro, why do you rub that motherfucker like you got hair? Like you keep rubbing it forward, nigga. You can go any way. You're not going against the grain, nigga. There's no grain to go against. There's no grain to go against, nigga.
Fuck you. I am hoping and wishing, goddammit.
Every nigga got a dream, kid. Every nigga got a dream.
Fucking hood on you niggas.
I told you, man. I don't want to be like AD repeating all the same 4 jokes, but you got to go buy some hats. I already told you. Or you got to get one of those wig, the fake ass toupees they be doing in Atlanta.
Oh nah, hell no.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
they be getting them, make them look nice.
You get lace front dreads.
Now I have seen them, but dude,
get you a lace front
my
dread,
pride will not allow me to do that shit, bro.
So if I pull up in your city with a lace front dread wig, who gonna call me out?
You damn right I am, nigga.
Who gonna call me out
instantly?
Yes, nigga. Instantly.
Platinum gonna call me out. I gotta
call that nigga out.
Platinum gonna call me out.
Call that nigga out. Damn, what's that fucking word? Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Hey, I know my Bay niggas ain't gonna call me out. Low and Coop, y'all gonna let me get away with it, right?
Low ass is sleeping.
Hell no.
No, I gotta grab my strap. I'm tripping. I'm about to leave.
Y'all ain't gonna let me rock my lace front wig, man. If
Hell no.
Wow, bitches ain't gonna know.
You come up here with that, and I'm calling you Beyonce for the rest of the trip.
But nobody gonna know. The bitches don't know that it's a wig. They don't know that I ain't got dreads.
Combo, you wouldn't even look right with dreads, bro.
Nigga, I had dreads down in my to my lower back. Let's just say that.
Yeah, don't say your ass, cause
in my ass crack. Nigga, in my
lower
ass
back.
crack.
They was in my ass.
Dreads, in my ass crack.
Like I ain't gonna lie though. Like y'all ever go to so what I didn't know, the DMV or the NBA, whatever, the Department of Motor Vehicles, they keep a record of every photo that you took for your ID. So I went a couple years ago to get my license again, and I moved from DC back. I moved from DC to Maryland, so I had to get my license. And they showed me the picture. They was like, "Is this you?" And it was pictures of me back in the day. And I grabbed my own wallet. It's like, "Ooh, this nigga look dirty and dangerous."
Hey, nigga, have you ever went back and looked at all your mug shots, nigga? I looked at all my mug shots and just watched the progression of myself. Like, damn, you kept going to jail.
I only got 2 of them though.
Get it, nigga.
I look
I
at that
kept
shit
going.
and be like, I see why they locked me up.
I'm like, nigga, you just did not get it. Your stupid ass kept going back, didn't you?
I looked at it was like, nigga, I see why they kept picking you out, nigga. You just look like you was about to do something. Like I made myself feel uncomfortable. Like that nigga need to get shot. That nigga that look like that needs to get shot. That nigga, I look dirty, skinny, dirty. I just look like I was gonna rob the motherfucker that was taking a picture. I just look nasty.
Yeah,
you take your pistol with you, kid?
Oh yeah, always. Always.
Sure. Okay, make sure you ain't leave it out.
Always. Don't leave the house without it.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this, right?
No, let me ask y'all this. How am I to move with this bitch tomorrow, man? This bitch
we got big homie advice, man. We got big homie advice, you know what I'm saying, in the building. And I was just going to ask a good question for big homie advice to answer me, man. Hey, I was just going to ask, right? What's the difference between tricking and making an effort? Like, because it's such a hard motherfucking focus on tricking out here out west. Like, hey, you ain't tricking on no bitch. Like, what's the difference between tricking and just trying to make an effort to pull a bitch? Like, help me out. Like, let me know something.
That is a great question.
I feel like in the West it's a thinner line. Like I feel like in the West
it is. I'm learning.
If you buy the bitch a Snickers in the West, you tricking.
Man,
if you're in the West Coast and you put air in the bitch tire, you tricking over.
I swear, and it's like you lose all respect automatically. So it's like, what is can we get some West Coast representatives in here? Coop, can we get an answer of what's going on?
Barry White, what you got to say?
We would like to know, sir.
It's a thin line.
I hate that I know you talking to me.
Between effort and chicken.
Nah, like how do y'all know? Like how do y'all get away with being nice to these bitches without being called?
I don't think that tricking per se is wrong, but simping is always wrong, no matter what. Simping is
So
always
what's
wrong.
simping and what's
But
tricking? Like
Yeah, help us
tricking
understand.
is like, I need a nut. Let me pay this bitch $60 to do something to me. Simping is like, can you please just pay attention to me? I'll buy you whatever. Like that shit.
So simping is
No.
worse than tricking.
Yes,
but
is
by
way
simping can
far.
be
worse.
seen as courting. That can be seen as courting. Like, hey,
Well,
I
no,
like
no,
you. Let's
be-
go to brunch.
because
Let me buy you some
that's a
things. Let me
social
show
thing.
you.
No, well, simping, like, say for instance, right, if you like a girl, right, but you know for a fact that she doesn't like you or whatever, right, and you just will not leave her alone and shit, like you keep on just like whatever, right, buying her shit and stuff like
Yeah,
that, like you know what I mean?
So
like
Like it's just
simping and
So,
courting is two different things. When
but I
if
mean, back in
you
the day, a bitch could not like you though, and you could just go hard on the bitch, and then she'll
yeah.
fuck around and like you. So now that simping now is just like, I know you ain't feeling me, but I feel like I got enough to convince you though with it. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah,
times
enough
have
to
you
get you
ain't
to
changed,
flip
seen the
brother.
on.
whole me yet. Let me show you the whole me, so you can see
Right.
this is what you want.
So that's a simp for continuing to try to apply his pressure.
well, everything evolves, right? So if I'm taking a woman out and I'm telling her like, I would like to take you out to a dinner, I'm saying this with the intent of getting to know her in a future, as far as like a romantic whatever. Motherfuckers would be like, let me just take you to dinner because you pretty. Ain't no bitch worth paying like none of them are worth that. If you're trying to court a bitch, then yeah, like, do what you need to do to, to show her that you care. But at the same time, in 2023, a lot of these women is making as much or more money. So is it that I'm spending my money on you to get to know you? What the fuck are you doing to get to know me? What are you doing? I'm the one spending my time, my money, my time. I'm trying to show you a good time. What the fuck are you doing? Just being pretty? I give a fuck about you being pretty. What do you do? What do you do?
So that's where the Bay Area differs at. Like over there, it's like y'all are heavy emphasis on the bitches. I feel like bitches in the Bay Area walk up and holler at niggas
They don't.
because
They really don't. They do
because
not.
They will.
y'all are so pro bitch out of here. You pick me or get the fuck out of my face.
Women out here don't have to. You got to understand, like where I live. Well, I used to live in Oakland, but I live in a place called San Leandro, which
Yeah,
is
I
kind
heard
of an
that.
older city.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a little hide spot. But I work in the
shit.
city.
That's why the voice makes sense.
Wow. So where I work at, you got to understand, like the headquarters for Lyft, Uber, YouTube, Twitter, etc. They're all out here. They're billionaires walking around this motherfucker, just walking around like normal. There's a bunch of them. So when a bitch is getting pretty and putting their eyelashes on and getting her hair done and shit like that, I remember one of the fellas was saying like bitches don't look good for dudes, they look good for themselves and for other women, which is true. But like these women know these motherfuckers got money and they all lame. None of them have game. None of them are that social, but they got money. And these bitches got as much game as we do, so they gonna talk them out of a bag. They ain't trying to hear shit from your game might be tight, but like if I can get a bag from this motherfucker, please shut up until I get that bag. And they do it all the fucking time. Come over here for like a week and go down to the financial district and see the motherfuckers around here. There's actual money over here. They don't need to do anything but look good. That's it. And I ain't hating on it. Like it is what it is. But there's actual money over here to be gotten, and they all fucking nerds. All of them.
Yeah.
Think about the kind of cat that is like a programmer or like writing code and shit like that. He spends all of his time in his basement writing code. He ain't going to the club. He ain't going to the game. He ain't going to a bar. He's working, and
Yeah,
all his
nigga
free time is
Starbucks.
dedicated. Yeah, and he's dedicating his time to getting that money, and he got it. They know that. So when you come up to a bitch and she ain't trying to hear you, it's not necessarily she ain't into you. It's a financial decision. Shut the fuck up so I can go get this bag.
Easy money.
But how do
So
you, as a man, step back and be like, okay, I'm going to put aside my happiness and me when I'm trying to grow and do with you, so you can go get this fucking bag that really shouldn't matter because what I'm going to give you may not be the equivalent to that, but it's enough.
I learned a long time ago when I worked at the hotels. I learned a long time ago. And going back to what we said about being number one and number two, this is what I peeped. a intelligent man, to go to what Money said, an intelligent man will know what his spot is. Like, you ain't gonna step outside your boundaries trying to do some shit that you know you can't do. If it ain't you, go ahead.
I got something that I want to say off that, and I was just gonna say, can y'all hear me? I feel like I faded out.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to say, like, it seemed like out here, right? What it is, right? What the understanding that I'm getting in my short amount of time out here is y'all are choosing a bitch that chooses you, right? And then that means you're dating within, say, your class, right? Are y'all following me? You know what I mean? That's because that bitch wanted you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you're dealing with her. Do y'all ever try to step outside of your class and choose up?
Your league.
Class, league, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Cool. And then how you gonna get her? Just good mouthpiece. We got Mex in the building. How you gonna get her? Just good mouthpiece. How are you popping her?
Mex.
Hey, let me catch you up to
Hey,
what we talking
BC
about.
look like a full grown father tonight. Look at you, dog.
Hey, we talking about, man. You know what I mean? Dating in your class or your league. You know what I'm saying? If you try to date
out of my
outside,
league, man.
yeah, you date outside, or you date up, do you date down?
Always up, man. You go top to bottom, man. Just like when I go to the club, I say, let me see your top shelf. Don't show me your deals. We starting up there, and I work my way down.
Okay, but I mean, so out here it's like, you know, we talking about what's the difference between tricking and trying to court the bitch and just trying to pop the bitch? What's the difference? Like, how, you know, what makes you tricking if you just trying to get on
The
a bitch that
difference
maybe
is
out
what
of
I
your
have been
league?
saying before. There's a difference between women and bitches. If you spend money on bitches, you're tricking. If it's a woman, then you're courting her, you're dating. If it's a real woman that you trying to put a title
Which
on and
one
walk
has a
around with, like
vagina?
it's
That's the
me,
one I like.
then that's it. But if it's a bitch you just trying to hit, and you know she's a bop and she's a bitch, but you're like, fuck, I'm still gotta buy her something. Nah, you tricking now. She a bop anyway. You just trying to fuck, you ain't trying to walk around with her. Like, why would you ever buy a bitch anything if you're not trying to walk around with her on your arm like this me?
If you that's
So
all you got.
what I'm gathering from that is, like, anytime you trying to date up, you know what I'm saying? Somebody get feedback from somebody's shit.
But every
But
bitch in the bay
anytime
is a trick. So who do you
that's
like?
what I'm saying. If you trying to date
In the
up, right?
bay.
You know what I mean? If you trying to date up, but you trying to knock the bitch, you feel what I'm saying? It's almost like that's the thin line. You feel what I'm saying?
But it's kind of like, but which one are you trying to do? You trying to knock the bitch or you trying to date the bitch?
Hold on. What was you about to say, Esquire? What was you about to say, Esquire? I said every bitch in the bay.
I'm finna switch computers. I'll be right back.
Every bitch in the bay is what?
Like I said, how do you know who to date and who to fuck with? Because every bitch in the first of all, real quick. How the fuck you switch a computer, Detroit, when you got 12 of them on one monitor? Second of all, every bitch in the bay is a trick. So how do you figure out who you fucking with?
I think I've been exposed to too much in my short time on this earth, because the shit that I've seen is probably not in line with the average cat. Because here's the thing, I used to have like a good outlook, like confidence and shit like that, and the shit that I've been exposed to, like working in hotels and being around millionaires and billionaires and hanging out with them firsthand, and the shit I've seen is like this. You can have all, like, game is going to outrank any good, like a good looking man will get fucked, but if you got game, you can get keys to the house. That's all I've always seen it. Like, the amount of dudes that I've seen that have beautiful women around them that had no business being or talking to bitches like that, you go, how the fuck did that happen? They usually has some type of money, some kind of money, actual money. Now, the second part about that is that the ones that I've seen that had the bad bitches in abundance, they had game. They had real game. And these bitches were, the difference was, like, the rich guys would have bitches around them, and the bitches would be very pro whatever the fuck. Like, they'd come up with an idea like, oh, that's great. yeah, let's do that. Or yeah, you're smart. And then the ones that had game, bitches be like, you are God. You are the best thing that has ever happened. And they be genuine about it. But what I've seen is that there's a lot of guys who mentally are like, I'm that nigga, which is no, you should think that way. You should absolutely think that way. The only problem is that they don't pay attention to signs. Like they don't pay attention to their losses. They don't learn from their losses. They just go out there hollering at bitches, and the bitches get like this negative outlook. And then next thing you know, when you're genuine with them, they got attitude and they trying to get their bag, or they trying to do X, Y, Z. So when you look at if you're talking about the dating pool, if you look at the Bay Area, there are so many fucking women out here. And I'm talking about like a rainbow of women. Like if she says she's Thai, she's from Thailand. If she's Chinese, she's from China. Like this shit is real. Like it's whatever you want here. Pick any kind of woman you want is here. You ain't got to go far. The problem is that when you look at it as like the sport of it is completely fucked up. Completely fucked up. The game is lopsided like a motherfucker. And if you're a regular guy, a regular dude who is genuine and trying to just make his way in the world, you are in a bad fucking spot. You are in a really bad spot. And it's not saying that you can get out of it. Like you can come across one and get you out. But like to try to actually make an effort to do something to get noticed, it's not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen. Last Friday, I ran into 2 multimillionaires just on the fly. Just on the fly. Motherfuckers talking about I'm an exec at Twitter. I make 7 figures a year. Like that shit is common out here. Motherfuckers is driving cars you can't pronounce. like shit like the shit you seen on the music video.
What I don't realize, and they just some shit like I realized within myself, a lot of times when it come to bitches, it ain't even about pursuing bitches. You gotta pursue yourself, man. It's all about self-improvement, man. Pursue yourself. I feel like if I chase this bag hard, if I work out, get in shape, and just have a overall better look at life, man, that's what make hoes want to fuck with you, period. Because bitches are devious creatures, man. They be wanting to try to take a nigga down.
I don't know that, dog. My highest numbers of bitches I was pulling out was homeless, living in garages, sleeping on couches, living in Tijuana, and I was pulling stupid bitches.
But ain't nothing wrong with self-improvement, though.
But now look, now I got my own spot. I live 10 minutes, 15 minutes walking distance from the Pacific Ocean. I live by myself. I got my shit together, car, house, all that shit. I ain't pulling nothing, bro. Like, I mean, I pull shit every now and then. It'd be quality, some good ones, but bro, I'm talking like before.
Your preference probably done changed a little bit.
No, but I was just gonna say his mind. Hold on, let me go back. His mindset at the beginning of this was that he dates up, and that was something that I wanted to get to. Right, is because he's not settling for in his class. You know what? He would choose him, and he could just do for that.
Hey, money. That's for dating though, not for fucking. I'll fuck down. That's fine.
Well, I mean, so why you
if we gonna get in a relationship though, you gotta bring something to the table.
Is it dry because you're trying to date up? Is it dry because you're trying to date up and you're not?
Well, first of all, I don't try to date up in the sense of like that she make more money than me, she more educated than me, like not that type. I mean, just like she bad, like that's all it is. Because I don't want a bitch carrying the load in this shit. Like if I'm not ready for a bitch of that caliber where I can't provide for her, then I'm not going to, because I'm not gonna make myself look like the bitch. Fuck that.
Well, I done made it to that. I done settled for that. I not even settled. I'm a nigga now to where I see shit clear because I'm focusing on myself. I go where I'm celebrated and not tolerated. So
so let me address that. So that means that you're choosing who's choosing you, and you're dating within your class, and you have found a happiness in what you can obtain. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Nah, I don't even want to be in a relationship, so ain't no happiness here in fucking with a bitch. But as far as dating though, like I mean, like the bitch I'm fucking with right now, like she like my main. We dating. I do most of everything with her, but she's not my girlfriend. I'm not gonna settle down with her. I'm not gonna marry her. She's not gonna be around my kids. She's not gonna come live with me. None of that type shit. But I mean, like you always aim for the top, bro. Like if I see the baddest bitch walking around, like sometimes you go to Santana Road, you know I ain't got the money to really be out there, but I know that bitch do. I'm still gonna try to smack, knock, see her for a little bit, have her pay some shit. But it's probably gonna be hell trying to be in a relationship with a bitch like that because she probably used to 6-figure, 7-figure niggas, and it ain't me. But sometimes them bougie ass bitches just like a hood nigga in their life, bro. Sometimes they don't mind. Like they're like, fuck it.
Sometimes bitches don't want to see when bitches date up, when they want to date ball players and shit like that. They gotta compete for the position. A high value nigga got high value bitches around. So a high value nigga, if you a king, you gonna have multiple bad bitches around. So sometimes a bad bitch just don't want to go through that. They just want to deal with a regular nigga that's on regular shit, so she can just be herself. You know what I'm saying? And
when oh my bad. When Meg said when I was homeless, the most successful women I ever got was when I was homeless. I was in my car. She worked at a bank.
That's because bitches think they can mold a nigga and build a nigga.
They be wanting to save you.
Yeah, bitches feel like they need a little science project.
Just like I've always said, bro. When a guy meets a girl he likes, he hopes she never changes from that girl. When girls meet guys they like, they thinking, if I could just change this, change that. They looking at the potential of you. Like we look at what is like. Oh, stay just like that. Do not change.
The reason why women are so it's a drought on real bitches when you get the bag is because bitches they want 90% of bitches want a nigga that depend on them, that fiend after them, that's just overly just in love with them. But most high value niggas, 6-figure niggas who got their shit together, that's in that 10%. Pussy don't excite niggas of that caliber like that. You have to have some real brains or you got to contribute to the motion. So a lot of bitches can't contribute number some pussy, ass, and titties and ain't got no brain. And that's why they like to fuck with niggas they figure they can mold, or a nigga that ain't really on their level, or they reaching down or some shit like that. But a lot of those bitches that's bad, when they fucking with a 6-figure nigga, he fucking with a lot of bad bitches. So your little pussy ain't gonna be by shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your little pussy. That's why I always try to push. Now that I realize myself, it's about me just thinking about self. It's about just being on my purpose and just being self and just being the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Pushing me, because if I make it to the 6 figures, or not saying I ain't never been there or whatever the case might be, when I get a millionaire, this, that, and the third, shit gonna change up the dynamic on everything. I could really see it now. You ain't even gotta have a whole lot of motion. You can have like you said, a spot, couple nice whips, nice little decent money in the bank, and bitches don't know what to do. It ain't you say you ain't got shit going on. You ain't got shit going on because a lot of bitches you intimidate bitches. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bitches be wanting them know, them niggas who ain't always put together up top.
Man, all I need is a conversation, bro. As soon as I talk to a bitch for an extended period of time, it's a wrap.
To quote Nas,
bitches want a nigga they can control,
self-improvement.
The mouthpiece is legendary, man.
Self-improvement is the best thing.
To quote Nas,
together they don't
the prophet Nas, you always lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money.
Factual.
The prophet, how y'all doing, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's good? Hey, I've been in them for a while. Hearing the knowledge being kicked, man. I like that. I like this type of shit right here. What y'all doing? Y'all talking hoes?
Hey, now we talk me, we talking about hoes, but me, I be telling niggas, it's really about self-improvement, man. If you want top quality, if you just want a top, it ain't even about bitches when it come to just feeling good in this life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you want to feel good.
I'm with you on that.
When I have a bitch job, I do not feel good.
I think the separation comes from just not being concerned about too much of anything, because it's a nonchalant attitude, but when that's actually in you, that's what makes all the difference in the world. You dig what I'm saying? So on one side of things, you can not have nothing, right? Get a little bit of something, and then your mind frame is, I'm not tripping if I got to go back there. So in a lot of cases, when you got a chick they'll try to hold shit over your head. You feel me? Like that'll be the thing. Baby girl feel like she got something. So this is what I got. You don't got nothing, my G. Let me, this what you want? Here, come get it. But if you the type of nigga that ain't worried about none of that, I got this, I got here, I can get back if I want to. That's when the bitches start coming, man. That whole conversation about the 6-figure nigga, most niggas ain't finna get there. So we can throw that out the window. Most niggas ain't there. I don't even know why that's a topic of conversation with most folks, because you're not getting it. That just ain't happening. I'm not saying that, don't strive for it, brother. Shoot for the stars. No doubt about it. But realistically, that particular conversation, women done started that. Niggas done took it on. You're trying to shoot for it because that's what the bitches is talking about. That shit is real cute. But all in all, long as you got your mind frame, player, you can get whatever bitch you want. That shit ain't complicated. It's not that. Like Meg said, bitches be trying to mold you. They figure you ain't got something. You know what I'm saying? I can help you get something, and then you're going to love me forever. How about you turn that dynamic? Get you a fat bitch, man. Make her skinny. She'll love you for 120 years.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I done fucked so many bad bitches, man. So many ugly bitches. So many fat bitches.
It's always the bitches that are insecure with no self-esteem that be the easiest ones to pull, regardless of what they look like.
But that goes back to the point I was trying to make, though. See, do you want to live in that life? Do you always want to come home to the bitch that is really what you knew you could pull?
Wait, so you talking about relationships then, money? You talking about relationships?
Nah, they don't need that. But you got to go through it in order to know that you don't. That's the difference. Most niggas is on that other side of it, still wanting what they never had. If a nigga that done been smashing shit, you understand that most of them bitches ain't worth shit to begin with. Whether you can have 6 figures or whatever the case, the money don't matter. Like, you ain't never needed no money to bump a bitch.
Now, see, when I say, like, self-improvement, as you're on your way to that million, or just being a nigga who ain't sleeping in a dumpster. As you make it to, and when you make it to that nigga, you get smarter to where you can weed out the bitches that don't mean you no good. Because when you grind hard and you work hard for your shit, it's a true saying that you value your shit just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? When you really put that grind in.
I think I'm confused by the question. Is the question just pulling bitches to fuck, or the question is trying to find a wifey in this world? What's the question?
Don't it all start out the same?
Nah, it's two totally different approaches. Because I treat you how I meet you, so it's two totally different approaches.
Nah, because I don't met
my bitch. I can't fuck with a bitch that doesn't have enough quality to be in my life long term. Because if I knock that bitch
judgment off the bat.
You can't tell
regular bitches.
I'm putting you one box to the other. After our first or second interaction, you in one box to the other.
I can't judge a bitch if she give me some pussy on the first night, because I can't judge her just based on it. Because
that's gonna be your wife, though.
Nah, because
raise your children.
I'm gonna tell you something. Some bitches fuck just do the wildest shit for the realest niggas. And if I feel like I'm the realest
that's what they tell you.
But
you probably met a lot of real niggas.
Yeah, I mean,
man. Hey, the right situation, the right amount of alcohol, player, baby girl giving up that pussy.
That's what I'm saying. But if a bitch know that she shouldn't be drinking like that because she know how she get what she drink. That's what I'm saying. Like if I could meet a girl that knows more about, like, she gonna even if she faking it, right? Some bitches be faking that good girl image. But if at least you put effort to fake it, that's more respect than a bitch like just busting wide open. Of course, I want the pussy, but later on,
you want a bitch to lie to you and make it all look good.
My man still looking for a shooting star, big dog.
Nah, not even that. But look, there's no way I'm walking around with a bitch on my arm like, yo, y'all, this is my bitch, when she just be out here fucking all willy-nilly and it's just my turn. No. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna embarrass myself. The fuck?
Money. Ask Timothy.
Nah, don't start asking me no question. Ask people questions.
No. Because everybody
man, cut these hoes, man.
What was the question?
We got Cooper Vote. Hey, man. Hey,
woke Coop up.
shout out the podcast about nothing. Shout out Messy Show. Shout out
Oh, this nigga woke up.
Shout out everybody on here. We got him in the building. We got Low Dallas in the building. We got Big Mix in the building. We even got Platinum Dreams. Bobby Hill with the pills. The Most High. Shout out, man.
Bobby Hill with the pills, baby.
Low Dallas, what you wanted to ask him, man? What you want to ask?
Talk that shit.
Ask him if he's number one in the group or number two. Ask him.
What?
Oh yeah. We were talking about the number one and the number twos, man. Yeah, man. So him, when you step out, man, and you in a group, right? You know what I mean? You know, usually it's that one that's gonna run the point. He already know he gonna knock the bitch. The bitch gonna choose on him first. Is that you, or are you the good number two? You know what I'm saying? In a group. No,
you ask me that shit. Hey,
no, we asked everybody. And most, let me give you a little prefaces. Look, most niggas said that they was a good number two. You know what I'm saying? But it's some because they hang around a lot of boss ass niggas. But sometimes they are the number one. But when they're in a group with a lot of boss niggas, they might have to be a number two, and they know how to play their position though. But you might be, you know what I'm saying, a number one nigga. You might be a number two nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then how you play it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about.
You know what? Listen, I play the background, man. Now I might get pushed out in front every now and again, but big dog, like I'm a Swiss Army knife, man. I stand where I need to, based on what the squad need. You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm with the squad, so I'm wherever I'm supposed to be at that time.
But in the normalcy for you in real life, are you usually the point man? Or are you usually the good number two?
Man, why this nigga ask me that question? Yeah, man, I'm the nigga.
I promise you gotta go watch it back.
I'm out in front. No, I know we all went back, but this motherfucker said come back to me. Yeah, man, I'm out in front. This motherfucker. Punk ass nigga. You know,
do you know how to, do you know, are you a good leader though? Are you a good point man? Do you know how to, you know what I'm saying? Do you always gotta have a light on you? Or do you know that you the point man and you know, but you said it already, you play all the positions. You a Swiss Army now, you back here,
most definitely. I can play whatever position is necessary. We walking up to a group of women.
Man, hands over here playing Magic Johnson.
You dig what I'm saying? That's how I play with it. You dig? I can play all five positions. Big dog. That's
1 through 5 in the finals for the chip.
That's where I'm at. But as I said, a lot of times I do get pushed out in front, but that's cool because that's what's necessary at the time.
So say,
but I'm not. So but say, I don't have no ego though. G, that's the difference.
So you could be so say you number two from tomorrow on. That'll be good with you. You can handle that.
Totally fine.
But you still
I have no issue with doing that whatsoever.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Y'all ain't never heard of the power move, man. It's never the person who's out in front, but more than likely the person standing next to him. That power shit ain't never really there, man. It ain't never. But it's really the nigga that's standing behind him that's running shit.
Yeah, you know that's their first 40. That's the first 48 laws of power shit. You know the niggas don't understand. You know you got to per week, man, to know your opponents, and you got to, you know,
absolutely.
You got to read
man,
stuff.
Man, put that goddamn book
like
down.
War, big dog. Look,
man,
you gotta bring it from everywhere, big dog. That's all I do is read, man. But it's love though, man. You got to be able to play every position, big dog. It's not about sitting out in front, that whole alpha male shit. I'm like a lot of these conversations, man, that's coming out right, man, this shit ain't necessary. Y'all causing bitches to callous. These type of conversations that's coming. Y'all making these bitches the back of their heels real tough and ashy, my nigga. Like y'all got
so
to,
what
like women
hold on,
are supposed to be
what they need. Tell them what they need though. You know what I mean? You telling them what they ain't doing TT in their building, but tell them what they need though. Because they don't need the soft shit. They don't need the good conversation about how we can, you know, change the world. But what do they need though? Tell them what they need.
Man, we're talking,
I need a bitch
wait a minute,
every
you
day,
about to give me the
every
preaching.
night.
I'm not preaching like that over here in
No,
the middle of the night.
Come on, say what do they need though?
Say what they need. So
in an
instance where
Money over here playing the organ for you.
I said, you hear it? No, he got all of that. Listen, man.
The
approach to women is not one where you are forcing a bitch into a box. Okay? Allow baby to be who she is. That's how you find out whether or not that's your bitch from the jump. Don't come with the pushing of the expectations, because now you in a space where you done wasted your time. Allow her to be who she is.
Exactly.
You dig? So then in that space, now you see her, okay, baby, I know who you are. I can put you over here, and now let me go over there. It ain't a complicated thing, man. These niggas trying to beat bitches like into submission, my nigga, and that's not gonna work. All that's doing is making these bitches hard. Like y'all
but they
turning
feel
these
like
bitches
they
into
losing the
niggas,
bitch,
man.
and they trying to control it. They trying to keep her around. So I mean, what they need to do, work on
I think-
themselves, like he said, invest in
Yeah.
self. Is that what Platinum said? Invest in
Yeah,
self.
that's
I mean, what they need to do.
I think to me, to not crowd a bitch, if you so focused on winning, it's hard to crowd a bitch. That's the thing. It's hard to crowd a bitch with anything. When I'm focusing on this bag, it's hard to focus on the bitch. And bitches they feel full of estrogen. So the more I chase this bag, the more this bitch think. When you really on your purpose, man, bitches you gonna get hoes. And that's one thing I learned about from my people. Nigga, chase the bag, and the bitch is gonna chase you. That's just nigga not even trying to.
Bro, you can get hoes doing absolutely nothing, bro. You can be the brokest nigga ever. You still don't get hoes. That's what
but
hoes are there
I
for.
prefer to have the crib and my own shit and be on my purpose though. Because
it's better to be in that space. Absolutely.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was staying in a fucking homeless shelter, sneaking out in the middle of the night to
You
go
won like
fuck in
that
the
don't mean
alley
that
and come
that's the
back.
only way to skin a cat, though. Don't mean that's the optimal way to get to the.
I feel like when you get complete happiness, I think bitches don't bring happiness, nigga. You gotta bring happiness to yourself. So, bitches don't bring happiness.
Come on, don't get to preaching on this motherfucker like
Nah,
this.
just keep it. I'm gonna just keep it a bitch.
Nah.
Keep it a bean, because bitches don't bring happiness, nigga. You bring yourself
Hey,
happiness.
if you find the right bitch and start a family, that shit will bring you the utmost happiness, bro.
True, but the only your true happiness is gonna be you actually being a king in your own life, really living and dictating how your shit
But if I
going.
say if you don't have a purpose though, if you don't have a purpose, what are you a king of? You with no kingdom.
I guess a king of being broke, shit. Because I'm
in a lot of them.
We lost you, him.
Fed say shit. Fed's got him.
TT, do you love me?
Are we writing?
I'm not about to play with you tonight.
I'm talking about.
Oh, he's smoking a cigarette or
how
some
you
shit.
Feel about it? Oh man, how you feel about it, TT?
Whatever the case is.
Oh, now you pop back.
We didn't hear none of your last three paragraphs.
Just pop back in, big dog.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying that in a lot of cases, niggas really don't be having shit, don't really want too much of nothing but peace, right?
Yeah.
You go in a nigga bachelor pad, it's real players, some bed, TV, you know what I'm saying? This nigga got everything he need. All them wants, a lot of times, not all the time, but all of those wants and the extra shit, the pictures on the wall, the curtains, all that shit that come with a woman's touch. Now you actually got something to care about once you get you a bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
Before that, now the nigga was just living. You know what I'm saying? You was living, you was doing your own thing. It was okay if you lost it because you know how to get it back. Now you get a woman into your life, one that you actually give a fuck about. Now she give you something to care about. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Is it a positive thing or a deficit though?
Is it a
beautiful thing.
I feel what you're saying, but I think my shit went backwards, right? Because I really felt like when I was 23, I had my daughter. Before that, I really felt like I had no purpose. Like you said, I was just living day to day, trying to have as much fun every day as I could, spend my money, do whatever I wanted. Then I had a kid. I was like, I finally found my purpose. This is what I'm willing to die for, live for, stack my bread for, be in a better position in life, really care about shit, really be looking at trends and politics now and taxes and just crazy shit, you know? And then after all this, my daughter's about 14. And looking back, I'm like, the only thing could have made this experience better is if I was coming home to like her mom and a wife, not her mom specifically, but the hypothetical, like a family. Like come on to wifey, kids. It's the only thing that could have made that experience better. So the bitch was the last thing on my mind, but really you need that first if you're gonna have the kid in the family. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, man. If you find the right one to settle down with, have kids, they can't get no better than that.
So that's a question that I got actually specifically for you, Max. This is
What's
a
up?
question that I have for you. With the detail and the focus that you have on your child, if in fact you were to get with a woman, how then would you be able to be so concerned about her comings and goings? I don't see how you can
No,
do both at the
no, I
same time.
wouldn't. That's why I decided like I decided I wasn't gonna do it anyway. Like the last girlfriend I had, that just worked out because she held me down in jail when I didn't deserve it. So I said, let me give her a chance, and she earned it. But my idea from the moment my daughter was born was like, I'm not gonna have no bitch until my daughter's off to college and I'm back on my own because I don't want to spend 1 second trying to be the best boyfriend I could be when I need to be focused on being the best father I could be. Because it does take time away from your kids, no matter how you try to wiggle it around, bro. Like you gotta show that bitch attention. You gotta do shit for that bitch too, or your kid gonna miss out on something. Even if it's just go to the room and go play with your stuff, so me and mommy can watch TV. Like it's still
What do you
something
feel like is gonna happen if you're not there, like for a second out of your life?
for my kid.
Yeah.
Fuck anything, bro. It's a crazy world, man. I done seen I think unfortunately I'm kind of jaded because I feel like I done seen the worst of human beings the majority of my life. Like a lot of stuff that I see and tell people, they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "Bruh, this is regular life to me." Like y'all see this as, "Oh, I saw a meme about that one day." Like, nah, this was every other day to me. Like I seen people getting their ass beat, killed, murder, crack, stealing everything, like just the worst of humans. So like I know what's out there. Now I might be paranoid, but I mean nothing's ever happened to my daughter. She's never been in those type of situations. I put her in the best schools possible. Her mom lives in the best neighborhoods, all this other shit. But you just never know, bruh. And then
Do you think you
I'll
can
just
have
never
that
live with
same?
myself if I wasn't there for some
Do
reason.
you think you can have that same focus on your kid and being successful if you had a bitch in your life? Do you think a bitch
If it was the
complete
right
you?
bitch, yeah, because she would allow me to be that. You know, a lot of these bitches need their attention though. They need something for them. What about me? What about me? Like, and unfortunately, you know, my last bitch, she was great. She was great with my kid, great with everything. You know, it was some other shit between the two of us. But the one before that, right when my daughter was born, she was like, mind you, like I said, my daughter was a premature, 3 months early, pound and a half, right? And every time, so like I get off work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up at like 9 the next morning, like, all right, I gotta go grab my kid by 11. And then my girl would tell me, like, very subtle, but like, oh baby, you worked hard, just go pick her up at 2. Just lay in bed a little bit longer. You deserve it. Give me a little
Cause
massage. I'm
bitches
like, yeah,
ain't
you're right.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
But
them
I could
bitches.
see in the end she was just trying to get something for herself, some attention for herself without the kid being there yet. Because she know how I get with my kids around. Like, this is the star
So,
of the show right here. You know what I mean?
so maybe my question was mixed because I don't know if I got an answer. I'm asking specifically. I'm
Turn it
asking
up on the
specific.
messy show.
I'm
Hey.
asking specifically about the comings and goings of your bitch, right? In a space where you answered the fact that you wouldn't do it, right? My
We made
thing
it comings
is,
and goings as far as what? I mean, even if I didn't have a kid,
as
I ain't never concerned about that.
Yeah.
oh,
I
you're
don't.
not concerned. Okay,
No,
that
no.
seems
My
like
idea has always been, bro, if you could take my bitch, you can keep her. You cannot bring her back though. Like, no refunds. Like, if
well,
you can
niggas don't
pull her,
usually
pull
be
her.
trying to take
Take
hold.
her.
Oh,
Take
okay,
her.
that's what you mean by take. Okay, so if somebody smash your bitch, then that's taking her from you.
Yeah. And my thing
Oh,
is,
okay, okay.
being the other guy, I know it don't take long to fuck a bitch. I know a bitch can be on her way home, meet up real quick, real 10, 15 minutes, bop, boop, bop. All right, baby, you
Yeah.
out. So I'm not even concerned about why did it take you so long to this, where are you going, why'd you spend an hour at the grocery store? I don't even give a fuck, bitch. If you cheating on me, just hope you don't get caught. 'Cause if you do, you out. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's how you got to keep it though. You can't give
You
a
can't
fuck.
control nobody,
It's
bruh.
that simple.
When you
Yeah,
when you
but
give a fuck, that's when
okay.
you
Well,
fuck up.
that's a different.
When you give a fuck, that's
That's
when.
all
I ain't
now.
never concerned about the comings and goings of no bitch. Period.
Yeah. But that's only because you success when you get your own success going on. See, if
Nah,
you ain't
like I said, I just seen the worst I just seen the worst already. I've been the other guy. I've been where a motherfucker show up at a house party with a bitch, go to the bathroom, she sucking the motherfucker dick in the backyard real quick. My motherfucker go to the bathroom, then come back and she's sitting right next to him holding his hand again. Like I done seen it.
yeah, just be the nigga getting your dick sucked. That's
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
Yeah,
you
of
most
do.
course,
definitely.
of
Yeah.
course.
Don't take no time for bitch and cheat. That's the reason why I was asking that specifically. Like with like when it comes to taking care of children, if that's your concern, a lot of niggas be more concerned about what they bitch doing as opposed to
Never.
what they like if their child is thriving. But no, that's a real thing. I'm not saying it's you. I
Yeah,
was
they
asking you that
suckers.
specifically
Them niggas are suckers.
because of the detail that you pay with your daughter, and I admire that most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, I respect that. I admire it. On the other side of things, I know that particular conversation comes up a lot when it is about cheating. Most folks are just so concerned their heart be broke. Bitch, you're just the worst person in the world. You cheated on me. So that some niggas fuck with it like that. The bitch cheats, she got to go. That's not my mind frame. Okay,
Yeah,
not at all. But I do respect niggas that be on that. You
yeah.
know,
Cause
and the reason
I cheat nonstop. I ain't never not faithful. You know, I'm telling. I ain't never faithful. Fuck you. You know, that's how my mind. I ain't never faithful. Fuck it. I don't care what you say.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm
because when
all.
it come to kids, like nigga, you got to be focused on that. How you gonna be focused on what the bitch doing if you trying to bring up a good kid?
Yeah,
That's I don't
exactly.
see how those two things go together. If you so
Yeah.
worried
Now,
about where the bitch at, what she doing the whole 10.
now I will say this, Sam. On the other side of things, though, if I do have a female, I mean, in this situation, obviously, it would be not the mother of my daughter. But if you're gonna be a female in my life, as far as my girlfriend, possibly living with me, also under the same roof, I am going to be concerned with certain things as far as like how you carry yourself as a woman and shit, because my daughter is going to look to you as a role model
Absolutely.
as a woman. So there are gonna be
Absolutely.
certain things where I'll be
Yes.
like, hey,
Yes.
you feel me? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
for
as far as
sure.
coming
Absolutely.
and
I
going, as far as that
totally
goes,
understand that. Totally
yeah.
understand that. Now that's a whole different monster though. Unless
My
I'm
main,
tripping. Are
Yeah.
those the same for you?
my main concern is my kids. So that's why I stay driven on my purpose to the point to where I ain't giving a
Right.
fuck what a bitch do. Bitch, bye. Hey, how
Yep.
you doing? You got a side nigga? I don't give a fuck. I'm so focused on the bag. And
Right.
a motherfucker told me the other day, he's like, man, every bitch you fuck with give you money, this and third. I'm like, yeah, shit. Every bitch I'm gonna fuck with gonna get them contribute to this movement, or she gotta move the fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
Or you ain't.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Talk that
You know
shit,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yes.
contribute to this movement, man, because I'm just moving a certain kind of way. I'm moving towards the top, man, and everybody can't go. But if you want to be around, you
Right.
know, my time is money, bro. If you want to lay up in the bed, you want me to miss work, bitch, you going to pay for it. This is what it is.
Absolutely.
You gonna pay for it. Look, if I'm gonna lay in that bitch and I go, you gotta give me a rag. Niggas ask me where you was at this weekend. I made about 1,500 going to go lay down with a bitch that loved me.
Mm,
She
that's real love.
real shit, real love. Rub my balls with $100 bills, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
My
I can
Lord.
say. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
kicking it.
That's
Say that
that's the
shit.
true definition of love. You know what I'm saying? You love me.
Swear to
See,
God.
if a bitch give you that money, man, and it make it to that level, man. So you know who for you. You gotta go where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. I tell niggas that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. That sound like fat
Yeah.
bitches.
Damn.
Nah,
Nah. I
I ain't
mean,
gonna.
it depend on what level your game on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe
Hey.
that's the level of game that you feel like you can attain to be able to
My bitch
achieve
ain't
that goal.
Oh no,
my
no,
bitch.
But
I understand
not everything
specifically.
fat.
I have fat bitches. Don't get it twisted, but I ain't even gonna lie. To me, I don't really. I got one fat bitch, maybe one fat bitch. Yeah, I know for a fact I got one fat bitch, but it ain't even. I don't even judge a bitch. I got some. I don't fuck some pretty big bitches. I ain't gonna cap. I don't fuck some. I
Some
got some
pretty
mean.
big bitches or some pretty
Yeah,
big
Pretty
bitches.
nah,
big or pretty big.
pretty in the
You feel me?
face.
Where's that comment at, bro?
Nah, well, you know what I'm talking about. I done fuck some fine, nice looking big bitches. I ain't looking at that because my thing be thinking, so I ain't goddamn worry about, a whole lot of shit. But it is when you deal with
I done
women.
fuck some fat bitches. I ain't never took one on a date though.
Nah, I ain't see. That's where you see
I
you
ain't never
gonna
gonna be
reach it.
seen in public with the bitch. I say hi to her though. I ain't gonna act like I don't know her, but we ain't gonna be
It's
sitting
some
across
it's
the table
some
from each other.
it's some amazing fat bitches out here, bro.
That's cool.
But
Fat bitches got the best
my
head.
my pre my preference is the slim hoes. You know what I'm saying? I like slim hoes, little short slim hoes. That's my. But
Slim and trim. The slim and
it
trim hoes.
size
Come in
don't
threes.
matter. Size don't matter. When you fucking a bitch and you really on your purpose and this hoe really like you, nigga, it don't
Size
matter what.
matters.
I'm talking about. I ain't talking about dick size, nigga. I'm talking
I
about
ain't talking about
goddamn.
dick size either. I'm talking about bitch size.
Nah,
Like,
not really, bro. Size don't matter when it come down to a bitch. Because if a bitch
bro,
love
because
you
when
and
a
fuck
bitch
with
all fat like that, I'm like, ew, you just don't care about yourself at all, huh? Like,
you
you ain't even
crazy. I know some
trying.
nigga. I know some big bitches you can't hit, bro. I'm talking about these hoes got they shit going on,
That's
something, but
fine.
you
I
can't.
know some.
You
They're
can't.
probably the same
You
bitch I
can't.
wouldn't want to hit anyway. So,
Nah, I'm just saying you can't see me. You can't be out biased when it come to winning. See, I'm on win.
I'm
Like it don't matter.
definitely,
Like it don't matter
definitely.
if I'm really having hoes and really have emotion.
See,
You
but
know,
but that's why
it
my
cost.
numbers are
See,
down in this part of my
see,
life, in the last part of my life,
yeah.
because
See, it
I
cost.
am
See, it
looking at
cost.
bitches like, nope,
See,
nope, can't touch
it
my
costs.
dick, bitch, nope.
You know, it costs to drive. It costs to drive this goddamn 2019. It costs to live with a crime low, nigga. So, you know, so if I'm dealing with bitches and she might be a little plus, but if she paying what she weigh, it don't fucking matter. I'm gonna bust her ass up like a slim bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Okay,
really
so
worried.
so once again, so you fuck with a bitch for another reason, not because you think she
No,
just
I
an
fuck with.
attractive ass bitch.
I let the bitch set the tone. I let her set the tone. Like real shit. I ain't looking. I'm emotionally unavailable for a bitch. So if she, and I let hoes know that shit up front. So
Y'all niggas sound so. Why y'all sound so hurt, man? Why y'all sound like y'all going through some shit? Like,
I ain't going
Not
through
what,
me,
shit. I
because I
just
don't
tell us
want to
about
die
the.
alone, bro. I don't
Tell us
want to die
about.
alone.
I'm
I
not.
hope I
Tell us
find something
about
before I
what.
die.
Tell
I'm
us
not.
about what.
I'm not
What
hurt. I'm
really?
not hurt at all. I'm not hurt at all. I got a bigger purpose. I'm trying to get this money. I don't give a fuck about what a bitch feeling like. If she like me, some gonna like you, some ain't. It is what it is. Fuck it. Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that nigga who pressing if the bitch like me, this, that, and the third. Okay, a nigga go through shit. I don't know. I'm for the streets, so it's just I'm for the streets. So fuck it. Like
He said, I'm out here. Fuck it.
yeah, I'm out here fucking hardcore. Like so if a bitch can take my attention off my bag, I feel like she doing something, but I never let her because I done been in the 10-year relationship and all this other shit and doing all that, going over and beyond for a motherfucker. And fuck all that. Go over and beyond for this dick, bitch. Show me what your pockets look like, bitch. Peel your purse back. Hold, let me show what you worth. Like I'm one of them niggas now. You know the same concept. That's what Steve Harvey meant when he said well, you know, think like a woman, but act like a man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think like a woman. I'm all for my bag. My rent needed paid. I
Steve
didn't pay my
Harvey,
rent. I didn't look. Let me tell you some real shit on my son's son. I ain't pay my rent this month, bro. A bitch paid my rent, bro. 1,400. Bitch paid that rent, bro. Like
tell us
I'm, t-
about it then.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm really if she okay, she got a couple extra pounds. Okay, whatever, nigga. I'm finna hit it and get that money and goddamn move on. The same way bitches think about niggas thinking that niggas is a lick. Oh, he got the bag. Well, the same way I'm out here moving. Oh, she got the bag. I'm finna knock her ass down because that's what I need. Money. Fuck her love. I don't need her love. I need money. You know, fuck a bitch love. I need her money, period. And the more money she give me, the more I'ma fall in love with her. So if she trying to fall in love, she'll give me everything she motherfucking got. Cause that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Show me your love through your $100 bills, bitch. That's what you can do.
Hard on a bitch, man. Let
Man,
them
I'm just
know.
show me your love. Show me your love like that. Like a bitch calling me. I'm grown. I'm grown. This you can't tell me nothing. But then she had a little situation, and I had to go pick her up. I said, "Bitch, I need 150. I need $150 just to come pick you up." The bitch paid that because she know what type of nigga I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I need 150, nigga, just to even stop what I'm doing to come pick you up. Bitch, I'm that. I'm so focused on myself to where it's gonna cost you, hoe, for me to come get you. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of niggas, I think we lose focus as men, even trying to fall in love. I think falling in love is the spell at hand, period. I think
That's
when you
why.
fall
That's
in
why
love, you
That's why I asked him. I was like, when he said, when you fall in love, you get a little sidetracked, and you got to
yeah.
focus on the bitch. I was like, is that a
When
good thing though? You know what I'm saying?
if any nigga can think, anytime you done ever fell in love, man, let's keep it all the way a bean. That's when a nigga money start getting funny. You missing work, missing money, this and third bitch talking all sweet to you, and this man, look, that's when a nigga start
Mm-hmm.
doing bad. When a nigga fall in
Like
love.
When you ain't focus on the bag, when you ain't focus on trying to better yourself, because the bitch chose you because you was you when you was doing what you was doing, not because you was laid up with her, in her face. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And motherfuckers lose some focus. You know what I'm saying? They fall in love.
Yeah, people, and I think when people fall in love, that's when they do the worst. That's when the relationship just gets so out of hand, man. That's when shit just go left because you so focused on this bitch and you stop focusing on I know niggas who when they get bitches they cut their friends off and all. I'm not cutting my niggas off because when you do some foul shit, bitch, who house you think I'm going over to confide in? My nigga gonna always be there for me. Bitch, when your ass gone, when you get there, I ain't never cutting my niggas out behind no bitch.
Yeah,
So it got to be like this sometime, man. I know it's a hard way of living. Some built for it, some ain't.
He said, man, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers know how to weather the storm, and you know what I'm saying? And some motherfuckers are just like, nah, they gonna handle it, they gonna deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And they just say, fuck it.
Yeah, you know how motherfucker, you know how you was like, bro, just juice the cow. I already juiced it. I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go. I already got it. Shit.
Yeah, man, they done popped everybody that popped out of here. Coop ass sleep on us. You sleep, Coop?
Yeah, he out of here.
Yeah, he's out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Tell them niggas.
and fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to work, man.
Yeah, man. But this was a
Yeah.
good one, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it again soon, though. But yeah, man. Until next time, it's Demon Time Exotics, the DTE. It's the messy show, man. From the east to west, we do it the best. Tune in with us, man. Fuck with us, man. Pop on the live. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get on the panel, you know what I'm saying? You can always hop in the comments. Drop your comments. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even get to the current events today. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to hop off this motherfucker and eat. I ain't even ate, so. But shit, yeah, man. Next time we'll get to the current events, man, and we'll get to the more messiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it to y'all live, and we're gonna see about it. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, fuck with us, man. Fuck with you, Platinum, man. Fuck with you, Coop. You know what I'm saying?